It's Thursday, Albuquerque. You know what that means?
I do.
It means the boys, well, we are here.
That's where we are.
We're bringing our A game. We're actually ready to beat up on Boise State. That's what that means.
On the other hand, your New Mexico Lobos weren't up to the task.
They were not ready to beat up on Boise State.
I would prefer if they would have.
Robert, there's like a weird background noise. Do you have like a fan or something?
Yeah, let me turn that off.
I would have preferred beating up on Boise State.
Of the two options,
to beat up Boise State or not beat up Boise State.
I think beating up is way better. Or even eke out a win, like a close one. That'd be fine. Or hear me out, a blowout.
A blowout would have been real nice. You know how I know they got it in them? They just did it.
Just did it.
Yep.
A blowout would have been real nice.
Got to gain some traction.
Got to gain anything. Robert Gibson back with us on the program. Had an early week hiatus. Boys. Catching L's? Catching L's?
No longer the Lobos.
It wasn't long enough of them being the Lobos.
It was not long enough.
Well, it's 14 games. 14 is a lot.
Nah, that's old news now to me. After you do the losing streak, you gotta have a winning streak.
Half of those 14 don't even count because no one realized they were the Lobos yet. They were the coincidentals.
Like, whoa, Bows.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is.
I like that one. Whoa,
Bows. I mean, what happened that
very,
second?
very, very down low Bows.
Dog. Broncos scored 50 in the second half.
What? Yeah, they did. 51.
What?
51.
I can't wipe this expletive deleted eating grin off my face.
Yeah.
Because over your right shoulder, there's guys playing baseball on the television, and it makes me so happy.
Keeping track with the segment.
Just forget about what we're talking about.
Are we taking terrible callers right now, Rob? Van, are you a terrible caller?
Yeah, usually. It just made me so happy. I had to report in real time why I couldn't wipe this smile off my face.
We're giving up career highs to dudes? That's what this squad is doing now? Oh, that's this squad now? This squad is giving up career highs?
Yeah, 30 pieces. 30 pieces.
Okay, cool. Hey, cool, guys. Where are my Lobos? What are we sitting, 7-7 in the last 14? 14 and rip? Nah.
Now's not the time to be mediocre.
I mean, you can be because that's what the NIT is. So you can be mediocre.
Ouch.
Zing.
Ouch.
Because my Lobos, which I went to bat for, my Lobos, which I told the world about, my Lobos, which I fell in love with, told them I loved them, expected them to return the favor.
You fell head over heels, and it was hard to watch. You just knew it was coming.
Udesi was there in the first half. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand how this team, which at the beginning of the season when I looked at them, I said, that's the best damn team I've ever seen. I'm looking right at you. Top 25ers. Beating top 25ers. Doing that thing. What did I say yesterday on the program? Rob, you weren't here. You had some stuff going on. What did I say yesterday on the program? Got to change it up.
Yeah.
Forget the guard play. Go inside. What did I say yesterday? Do it all different. Do everything different. That thing you did, that was fine when you were doing it. Do it different now.
Yeah, because you've said this on previous shows. People talk. They pass along. Yeah, they pass along the recipe And I think that's what's happened.
You know what the Mountain West don't want, Van? They don't want the sorry Lobos rising at all in this conference because they've been a laughing stock for the better part of the decade, and they lose their head coach to sorry squads in the conference, and then those squads get good, and then they start talking about the Lobos forever, and then the Lobos, what do they start doing? Like the man climbing the mountain on The Price is Right. What do the Lobos start doing? They're going to the top.
Cliffhanger. That was my game.
That was the best game.
Yeah. And then what is the Mountain West right now? They're the audience that's going higher. They're ruining it.
Yeah.
They ruined it for the Lobos.
What also was low about the Lobos was their field goal percentage.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
37% from deuce, 32% from three. Woo! They're going to beat anybody shooting like that.
I'm up at the
They will not beat you and Robert and Brandon Ortega at the YMCA if
Dog.
they're shooting like that.
Hey, do you know how many points I could have scored underneath against Boise last night? I was looking at him. I said, "Oh, I got him." That we at the Y, those dudes walk in. I'm literally the first one to go, "I got him."
I was like that.
It was like that.
You may know him as the man shaking his fist on the front porch. Fred Slow is now, if we would have had him at the Y guy.
Oh.
But down at the Y, this is how it works.
You think I'm joking? You think Max Rice gonna put up 30 against me at the Y? Max Rice accidentally get to 12. He and I in the court got to talk. Now you come over here, son. You confused.
You can't hoop it up at the Y. And let me tell you why, Fred. Because I already got a pickleball game scheduled. We're pickling.
I'm playing half court.
You don't need the whole court.
It's in the middle.
I could go with what I could do what the Lobos do and just play half a game.
Oh,
how about that? Yeah. Hey. Oh, when's your reservation for pickleball? Oh, 7:30. Don't worry. Tip off at 7. We'll be done by then.
Not a single minute from Sebastian, the Swedish streetball Forsling. They need to give him the ankle replacement that Patrick Mahomes got.
For why? The NIT?
Mm-hmm.
The not in the tournament?
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
I'm that dude, Max Rice. What? Run, jump, go. So fired up, dude. Hey, and then I'm up at the State House today. I'm up at the Roundhouse today. I'm at the Capitol today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing some stuff, doing some day job stuff with the university, doing some lobbying, asking for some money, trying to help out my boys.
Ooh, did you get some money?
Trying to get some money. You know what I really like to get? New scoreboard out there. That's what I'd really like to get to the football field. We'll talk about 505-246-0610 Sports Animal Hotline. If you want to buy a new scoreboard for New Mexico Highlands University's football field, you call me. I'll figure it out. I will put basically any name on this scoreboard. In fact, if you want to donate it anonymously, then we take.
There we go.
The phone lines are leading up.
There we go.
I think I got a 40-inch television I'm not using.
We would need 40 of them connected side by side.
I got one down, baby.
And I say we do that thing where it's, hey, name our scoreboard. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then every time you like all the names, that's what $1 to nominate a name, right? And then it's $1 to vote every time.
Yeah. And it's going to be Scoreboardy McScoreboard face.
Which I would love.
Duh.
Yeah. Scoreboardy McScorderson? Fans, please stand and rise for the playing of our national anthem. Where's the scoreboard? The flag is located above Scoreboardy McScorderson
face.
on the deep southwest side of Sanchez Family Stadium and other stuff. Joining us on the program, only if he's willing to ride this Wobo wave with me, Lenny. Lenny, how are you?
Good. You know what? I do have a scoreboard idea for you.
Go. We need it.
There's a perfect one. There's a perfect one available at Lobo Stadium because since they don't score, they
Oh,
don't use it.
No.
yes.
You can't just softball them in there like that.
Yes. God, Lenny's so good at this.
Said it's bubble wrap. Just ready.
No, I mean, you want a new scoreboard for Highlands, right?
Sure, yeah.
And New Mexico State wants that.
That's Lenny says, I work at appraisals, boys. I can appraise that scoreboard over there at the Memorial Stadium for about $1 million, never used, They've never one time used it. It's brand new, only out of the package. That's what Lenny says.
Yes. And that was after I spent 4 days in a hall with Aaron Rodgers.
We'll get to that down the road.
So just move on from that. The state's not going to give you any money for everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn it, Lenny.
Especially since you're promoting the Swedish guy from the Lobos team, that the only thing he can do under the basket is stand under it and hold the rim.
Oh,
well, you can reach it.
Oh.
Okay.
How do you feel about that, Van?
How many points is he averaging a game?
Like close to 0 minutes.
Okay, let me explain to you how good he is. Okay, there was a guy who used to play for the Lobos. His name was Rob Leffel. Do you remember him?
I do not.
Mm-mm.
Okay, he scored a basketball once, point off of his head, standing under the rim.
Oh,
because he missed a rebound at 7 foot tall.
The Conseco.
Yeah.
Yes. So if he's not getting any time at the Lobos, I'm sorry, he might be a nice guy. Doesn't mean he can play basketball.
Just you wait. 2024 NCAA Player of the Year, Sebastian, the Swedish streetball forceling.
What, is the other team, is the other 164 teams in the NCAA switching over to the CFL?
Oh, man.
Lenny.
Lenny's came in so hot.
Torching my boy.
I mean, so
10 minutes into the
real
show.
Thing today. So now, Daniel Jones, I don't know, he must have been in the same tunnel with Aaron Rodgers, and whatever he's smoking, I want a dozen of. Because if he thinks he's worth $45 million, that means Lamar Jackson's worth 65.
Mm.
And I'm a Giant fan, but you can't tell me after one season he thinks he's worth $45 million.
We got that and so much more NFL talk coming up, Lenny. We need only Lobos takes right now. I am still.
Well, all right. Well, Lobo takes is they started out great at 13-0, and then the real world happened. It was called conference play.
Oh,
damn it! And I called that conference booty.
You're not wrong.
I mean, what is their record now? 7-8 in conference.
I mean, it's not very
so
good.
So either they have to up their games out of conference, including taking more away games in conference, even if they're money games, to get their players better prepared for conference play.
I thought being 14-0 was pretty cool.
It was.
Cool for a minute.
But, I looked good when I got out of the military at 200 pounds, and I looked like the State Puck Marshmallow Man. Things change.
You should see our friends at Evolve Strong Fitness.
That would help get rid of the Michelin.
I can't even walk through the door. They're charging me for 2 memberships.
Luckily for you, they have a warehouse next door that they worked out in. So you could get in the warehouse.
Got the garage door.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm saying is, all kidding aside, after Boise last night, they're what, 7-8?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what else can they say? 13-0 means nothing when you're 7-8 in conference. So unless they run the table in Las Vegas, which highly unlikely, they're going to the NIT. But I will give them credit for one thing. They're much more enjoyable to watch than Gonzalez's Lobos football team, which looks like something out of The Longest Yard that was filmed here.
Whew.
Lenny's bringing the heat on you and him athletics.
Going in.
I think softball plays today, too.
The only thing that's missing from a Lobo game is someone looking like Bob Sapp getting punched in the nose going, he broke my nose.
That's okay. That's a Lenny leap if I've ever heard one right there. Also, somebody remember I just said Lenny leap. That's going to be a thing we're going to use.
The Lenny leap.
Yes.
Lenny
I
leap.
mean, you want me to be nice about the Lobos? I'm not a homer. If you want someone to be a homer, go to your competitors at the other end of the dial.
Well, we'd never do that.
I mean,
I don't even know that exists.
Yeah, what are we talking
I
about?
don't understand.
Who?
No, yeah, exactly. So I'm not a homer. I'm not from here originally. So I have no allegiance to be a homer like you with New Mexico Highlands.
Lenny, thank you so much for the call.
All right.
He's too much.
Bringing it today.
Oh, man.
I am
First
spicy.
segment.
I am that, though. He's right.
I think the wind got him a little cranky yesterday. He had to take it all out on us today.
Lenny hates the win. Let's grab a break.
How did you sneak by today, Robert? He didn't bag on you at all.
Whenever we get back,
waiting.
we welcome back Robert Gibson to the program. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report brought to you by Sandia Tram and 10-3. Looking to celebrate your anniversary or birthday? Join us at Sandia Peak for a breathtaking tram ride up the mountains and enjoy a memorable dining experience at 10-3, where you'll see nature's beauty unfold while enjoying dishes full of flavor that will truly excite your palate. Visit sandiapeak.com or 103tram.com for tickets and reservations.
Well, traffic right now. Slow down southbound on I-25. They started as soon as the last until Comanche. Seeing congestion now northbound I-25 between Gibson and Central. And westbound Paseo as you approach the river. Things starting to move slow there as well.
Clark's Pet Emporium has always been your furry pet's favorite stop. Clark's also has the largest selection of fish, reptiles, small animals, plus everything you need to get set up. New Mexico's own Clark's Pet Emporium on Lomas, west of San Mateo, Manal at Juan Tabo, and at clarkspets.com. This report is sponsored by Clark's Pet Emporium.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Godsmack, May 7th at the Isleta Amphitheater. Godsmack. Register and get your name on the winner's list for Godsmack tickets right now. Text SMACK to 505-246-0610. From your home for Smack and Smack Talk, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
I just saw the scariest monster in a horror movie ever. Except the movie's real life and the monster's actually my gas bill. You know what I'm talking about. Insane. It's the home stretch for winter, and it's about time to heat things up with what could be a better alternative. A wood, pellet, or gas stove or fireplace insert from Dream Style Remodeling. You'll get names like Enviro, Blaze King, Cozy Heat, and Lopi, plus they're fuel efficient with low emissions and consistent heat all around. Dream Style makes it easy with 20% off select 2022 model stoves and inserts, plus easy financing too. It's the 2022 model closeout sale, but it's only here through February 28th, so go see them today. And with tax season coming up, don't forget about the tax credits. You'll get up to 30% federal tax credit on qualifying stoves and inserts. Dream Style delivers statewide, and you can check out all the options in one of their amazing showrooms, 1460 Renaissance across from Sam's Club, or in Santa Fe at DeVargas Center. Look, just say no to winter by saying yes to a new stove or fireplace insert from Dream Style Remodeling.
Indigo Mortgage is proud to have served veterans with honesty and integrity for the last 20 years. And in these last 20 years, veterans have trusted Indigo Mortgage for purchases or refinances utilizing their VA home loan benefits. Indigo Mortgage is known in the veteran community to offer some of the lowest rates and fees in New Mexico. Veterans refer veterans, and we take that very serious, as they are trusting us to make sure their fellow vets get the best rates and fees on the market. Veterans know they can trust Indigo Mortgage, and we set ourselves apart from the big national lenders who are interested in profits rather than serving our veterans. And if you're a veteran looking for any kind of home loan, make sure to shop your mortgage around and be sure to shop your trusted local mortgage company, Indigo Mortgage, serving veterans for the last 20 years. Reach us on the net at indigomortgage.net or by calling 836-5700. That's 836-5700. NMLS 231962 and 18834.
A ductless mini split heat pump system is a convenient, super comfortable, and a cost-effective way to cool and heat specific areas of your home. Their small size and versatility allow the units to be installed almost anywhere in your home, creating toasty hot air in the winter and cool, crisp air in the summer. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning are your mini split experts. Call them today for a free, no-obligation in-home estimate. 505-898-8860.
You want it right today. Get it done the Daniels way. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
The Jim Rome Show.
I love the game, but I don't play the game.
Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
She a baddie and she know it already. Shake the money, make her eyes raining like confetti. It look light, but that thing real heavy. DJ running back, this a jam, shake your jelly. It's getting hot up in here, song Nelly. Wall to wall, both sweaty, no dilemma.
Hey, they just referenced your boy Nelly. Did you hear that?
In the game?
No. In this song that's playing right now?
You never noticed that?
I have not.
Play it again.
I don't-
Start it over from the beginning.
No, it's not that good.
Let's go.
It is not that good.
Thanks, Robert.
Robert Gibson, not currently in the live stream. If you're joining us on Talk ABQ,
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you
having
for
some
doing that.
issues with
What's
my
up?
computer.
What's up? You need to borrow my iPad?
Yeah, I'll do it on the break.
We live in a different technology world. That's it. Technology wise, if I don't have the nicest thing, I think I have the worst thing. Like I cannot handle
Yeah.
a thing that doesn't do the exact thing that I want it to do. And I'm a rational man who doesn't get upset real easy. But boys, I will lose it if a computer it doesn't do the exact thing I tell it to do.
I'm good until it tries to do the update.
I hate the update.
The update kills me every single time, and I think this is what's happening right now.
Your current computer doesn't have the fortitude to accept an update and move on from it.
Yeah,
it's just like, this is the last one, Robert. We're not going to be updating anything ever again.
I'm not
Hope
a Colin,
like Oregon Trail.
I'm not a Colin Jost guy, really. So I get what you're saying about update.
Oh my goodness, I am a huge Colin Jost.
Mike,
Jost and Che are the best hosts of all time.
oh, that's wrong. All right, today's
I think their
varsity.
pen game are the best.
Oh yeah,
That's what it is for me.
Today's I9 Varsity is the I9 Varsity Weekend Update host.
there's
Oh,
not that many.
There is.
actually, it is.
There's a grip of them.
It's
Okay,
a
not
lot.
that many good ones.
But that's why we do the I9 Varsity.
Okay, here we go.
Somebody's gonna have to bite the bullet a lot, a lot.
Duh. Also, with the tragic early losses of so many Saturday Night Live cast members, I would appreciate, Robert, if you didn't use the phrase "bite the bullet."
Oh, well, none of them died by the bullet.
Well, my friend Phil.
Shout out to Phil Hart.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're doing the numbers game.
Yeah, mostly drugs. Robert,
Yeah.
you're mostly correct.
Primarily drugs.
A lot of drugs.
That's the thing about comedy. You have to really have struggled in life. I don't know anyone who's had it together their whole life who was funny.
Right.
No one.
You got to have some mental illness. You got to have some stuff going on. You got to have not the best childhood. You got to draw on something.
Yeah.
People from
Yeah, you're right.
people from like cookie cutter perfect families and households who like make straight A's and never got arrested. Those aren't comedians. Not a single one of them has ever became a comedian.
I mean, I agree completely.
People think like Tim Allen is the wholesome nice guy.
Oh no, we found that out.
Tim Allen got caught with kilos of cocaine. There is not one of those out there.
You know who went the longest without any blemishes
Obviously,
for a while?
Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Actually, I wasn't going to say him, but yeah, he's the one. He's the one. I was going to say Eddie Murphy went for a while. Eddie went a long time.
There's one. Julia Louis-Dreyfus never struggled a day in her life. And she is possibly, behind Carol Burnett, the funniest female comedian actress to ever play the game.
I could give you some credit there. Yeah.
She's damn funny.
But
Yeah,
she was like she was like a child actor and stuff too, though. So she's got some messed up stuff in there. Nothing that's like surfaced.
I didn't.
Does she have a book out? We
Not
need
like
to
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah,
style.
we need to find out if she has a book.
Yeah,
That'll
Robert,
tell
does
it
she
all.
have a chapter in the Weinstein like trial? Is she in that?
She's got it.
All right, jury, we need you to on the Julia Louis-Dreyfus issue, and they're like, guilty, double guilty. She's a queen. That's the one though. So, also that industry. I don't know, like what's old boy's name? Larry David. Like I don't know Larry David's story. I don't feel like he super struggled as a kid. I'm being stereotypical here, obviously.
Okay. You painting with a broad
Very
brush right now?
No,
Very
just
broad.
look at him. He had some stuff going on.
Yeah. He hates everything.
He had a
You're
lot
like-
going on.
Yeah.
And plus he was influenced by Woody Allen. So I'm not gonna make any correlations.
That's a
but-
good
Like
point.
his directing or like, off the clock stuff.
There's not a single dude from Los Altos Hills, California, that's ever become a famous comedian. Like that just doesn't exist.
I don't know where that is, but it sounds nice.
That's the point.
Oh, it's
Okay.
it's really nice.
Rancho Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Is that place nice?
It's super nice.
If you put in Los Altos, the golf course is going to come up. That's how That's how nice it is.
I had friends in town the other day from Phoenix. So we're going up the tram, right? We're going up the tram. It's like, hey, welcome to my town. We're going up the tram. What else do you do?
Mhm.
So as we're going up the tram, they're like, I'm doing like the Mufasa, like everything that the sun touches, this is ours or whatever move. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
So they're like, what is that over there in the shadows? And I'm
no.
like, well, that's Rio Rat Hole. I started explaining like the Amway scam of the 80s, and I'm like going through the whole thing, and they're like, shut up, this isn't real. And I'm like, no,
It's
this
very real.
This entire city scammed every trust fund yuppie East Coaster that they could get a pamphlet in front of.
This is all true.
To become
one of my old coworkers, shout out to Roger. He his family got fooled the same way. They were like lived in Manhattan, getting older, needed like the dry climate, and it just like they saw the ad in the newspaper, got hustled in, roped in, just like everybody else from Rio Rancho.
I love it.
Straight hustled.
If you go to like the library, also if you don't go to the library, I'm okay with that. Find a way to support your local library. It is an outstanding resource for your community and individuals that might not be as tech savvy as you. Also, you can rent films, books, and in a lot of places like fishing poles and stuff.
Yeah, musical instruments.
That's actually what I did when I moved here.
That's super.
No lie. That's exactly what I did.
But they have down there like all the old pamphlets and stuff. You can go down there and look at just like the carny government that was down there for so long, tricking New Englanders into coming off their pennies. It's a long
Smart
story.
move. It worked.
Super.
Congratulations.
They caught a big lawsuit. So we're going up the tram is the point I'm trying to get to. We're going up the tram. I'm just talking about how terrible it is over there. But it's not. It's beautiful and wonderful. This whole community, this whole area.
Everything about Albuquerque.
Everyone coming out to
Except for the war zone at night. Let's keep it real here.
And the pit on game nights.
Ooh.
Hey, Gladiators start April 1st. That's all your boy cares about right here.
I'm stoked.
Man, it's that time again.
Hey, somebody call Fred Griggs. Somebody call Nate Davis. Let's start getting the boys out.
Wow.
Now's the time. Hey, because we going for ships this year.
Got to.
Healthy Nate Davis.
Please.
Yeah, buddy.
Put him on the field. Put me in the stands.
Best wide receiver in the league is back.
Oh, Dello Davis is back.
Yeah.
Trying to get a little Dello Davis out there.
For now. He's here for now.
Wow.
Shout out to Dello.
He's very fast.
Holler at your boy.
He moves very quickly. That's what I'm about right now. Give me them glad United Soccer. I talked to United Soccer today. They say, hey, Fred, working on a big women in sports, women in soccer. We're going to celebrate. We're going to bring in Eastern. I'm like, nice. We're going to bring in New Mexico State. I'm like, nice. We're going to bring in UNM. I'm like, nice. They're like, can we bring in Highlands? I'm like, United. Duh, we're going to bring in Highlands. We're going to celebrate everyone in the state who plays
I was
soccer.
going to say, why was that even a question?
Oh, they just wanted me to be a part of it. You know how that is.
Okay, you're burying the lead as well.
What is that?
The Isotopes are almost back.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got chills saying that out loud.
This is currently and I guess it's not. We're on our way we are on the summit of the peak of sports here in Albuquerque.
I disagree. This is the perineum of the sports year.
Robert, a perineum.
What is that?
A perineum.
Is that like accoutrements cousin?
It's when you get two Neums in one place. Liam Neum
okay.
and his brother Gallagher Neum.
Gallagher and the other one.
No, I mean, perineum, in the wise words of Dave Matthews, is the space between
in a boy's dream. Robert, do you get any of these
Whoa.
references?
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Is that what a perineum is?
No. Don't associate what Fred said.
No.
He just sang a random Dave Matthews song.
No.
What are you talking about?
I just looked this up, and I might be in trouble with HR for looking this up.
Did you spell it correctly?
There's no way.
All right. Hey, Rio Rancho, Oceanside property, in a boy's dream. That's what that is.
Please don't segue from perineum to a boy's dream.
How do you spell it? Because the one that I spelled.
Perineum. Is that
yeah,
correct?
man. Yeah.
All right, give it to
Are we on the same Google?
This is science.
It's the
This is
na-
biology.
it's
class.
nature.
This is anatomy and physiology class. You're learning something today, and I'm happy for you two.
I don't care about that part.
You know every other word for this part of the body except for its scientific word.
I can use this somehow.
Yes, of course you can.
I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna
Al-
screenshot it.
Also, Robert being from like South Central LA, the culture that he is from, the world he currently runs in. When Robert is looking at a computer screen, he says, "I'm gonna screenshot it." That means he's gonna take a photo with his phone.
Uh-huh.
It does not mean he's gonna screenshot it.
Hey, this is like a futuristic kids' names from where I'm from.
What?
Perineum.
Get in the house. Why you acting a fool?
Sit down somewhere, perineum.
I done already heard. We are there though, sports wise here in this city.
Yeah.
We are at that point. The
It's so
teams are about to
exciting.
bust. Next Tuesday,
Mm.
Phoenix Coyotes in town
Yep.
handing out tickies.
I can't
Yep.
stop laughing.
And what are they? They're handing out gear of the Rio Rancho Event Center. Is that what's up?
Yeah.
Say more.
The children of Rio Rancho, if you're into hockey, go crazy, because this coming Tuesday at 4:00, the Phoenix Coyotes are in town to give you some much needed hockey gear.
Let's go. Ice Wolves are.
I might
currently
have
in the
to
mix.
miss. I might have to miss the first hour of the program.
For why?
Next Tuesday to go to Rio Rancho and hang out with my boys on the Phoenix Coyotes.
So they don't have internet out there. Let's
Did
just
you
go.
forget that me and the Phoenix Coyotes just got second place in a golf tournament
So,
last week?
so are you sure you want us to meet them so they can tell us the real story?
Excellent point.
You might want to text them ahead of
Well,
time.
you guys will be here doing the show, and I'll be at the Rio Rancho Event Center with my imaginary friends, the Phoenix Coyotes.
And what was it? The two Brandons? What
By
was
the way, they're the
It was
Arizona
Zach's or
Coyotes.
something. I know.
Yeah.
That's
Two Zachs.
Zach's, yeah.
We walk into the Rio Rancho Event Center where the Arizona Coyotes are there and the two Zacks. They say, one of them says to the other one, "Is that Van, but with a bad haircut?"
But a
And-
worse haircut.
And he says, "Yeah, the last time we saw him, he swiped that dude's second place trophy and ran off." We're at the precipice of sports here in town. It's as good as it gets. If the Lobos would catch up to everyone else.
They don't have much time either.
Hey, they got them right where they want them now. People are watching this skid, not going to take them seriously. Boom. Right in the perineum.
AMREP officials were convicted of mail and land fraud charges in 1977 and were sentenced to 6 months in jail. The company was fined $45,000. Moving on, live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We started days at the YMCA Central, New Mexico. The weekend is for New Mexico's vodka. That's Teller vodka. Don't forget 66 Diner. What is today? Thursday?
Yes.
All right, tomorrow's a diner day. I can feel it.
Ooh.
Diner day tomorrow, boys.
That.
Diner day tomorrow
Let's
at 66 Diner. That's going to be a lot of fun. Van is spending every day of his life at Evolve Strong, getting strong. Good job with that.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, keep that up.
I'm going
Today's
to.
I-9 Varsity is the I-9 Varsity Weekend Update host. It's the Sports Animal, 95.9 FM and AM 610.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Find everything you love listening to on Audible. Hear celebrity memoirs, mysteries, true crime, sci-fi, and more. Audible is the home of storytelling, audiobooks, podcasts, and originals. Sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com.
Full traffic right now. Crash cleanup continuing northbound I-25. Right at the interchange, you're going to see slowdowns going back to Gibson. Be careful going through there. I-25 southbound moving slow this afternoon, Osuna to Comanche. You've got quite a bit of congestion northbound in Wyoming between Constitution and Indian School, and seeing some slowdowns westbound on Paseo as you approach the river.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
This is Dennis at Malloy Ford in Los Lunas, here to tell you about the President's Day sales event going on right now with huge deals and a huge inventory. When you think of Ford, think of Malloy Ford in Los Lunas. Check us out online at malloyford.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service. 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the
Oh, yeah.
Traffic Center.
the Mountain West, and one team is guaranteed an NCAA berth. Listen to the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck, live from the Mountain West Tournament in Vegas. Brought to you by Coleman Vision, Perfect Vision, Perfect Game, California Closets, custom closets, systems, and solutions for the whole home. New Mexico Look, the best in New Mexico souvenirs and team apparel. And by Rich Ford, celebrating 62 years at the corner of Lomas and Wyoming Northeast. Mountain West coverage and the NCAA tournament live here.
Like any good agent, we're here for the open house, for the closing, for handing over keys. But because we're realtors, we're here for so much more. Agents who are realtors volunteer at nearly 3 times the national average. We're working to broaden access to credit, increase affordable housing supply, and ensure fair housing for all. Realtors are bound by a code of ethics. We're here for it all. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Albuquerque area attorneys. 6565
I've heard of that podcast.
Suite 900, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87110. Online at CordellCordell.com.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Haley, quote, Navage is the best thing I bought.
Yeah.
My nose feels so clear now and I can breathe. I've been struggling with a stuffy nose for weeks. I bought Navage and it's amazing. Or this one. I use Navage every night, could not imagine life without it. I have 5 cats, and before I found Navage, I was a clogged mess. Now I breathe so much better, unquote. Those are 2 of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Hey, fellas, how you feeling? A little tired, sluggish, way too often? It's Jeff Symbieta, and I have some help for you. New Mail has been helping men all over the country for years deal with things like fatigue, depression, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction. They will help you feel better. And for men and ladies who are dealing with hair loss, New Mail can take care of you as well. The number is 505-652-1688, or you can visit them online at newmail.com. That's NUMALE.com. The hair restoration options are state-of-the-art, and they work. New Mail's professionals will walk you through the options, then you choose what's best for you. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy that uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle, stops hair loss, you regrow hair. They offer an FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser, proven to regrow hair. NeoGraft hair transplants produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. New Mail's at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, or online at newmail.com.
Managing your online presence takes time, effort, and expertise. It can overwhelm even the savviest business owner. So, meet Cumulus Boosts. We're experts at boosting the online presence for businesses of every type. We make sure potential customers can easily find you and really like what they find. Your website, online listings, consumer reviews, and more. Cumulus Boost, online at cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
New Mexico Sports Authority, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
NBA's back tonight. And the NBA's got a lot of apologizing to do to me.
Okay. Oh, man.
Let's go.
I can't right now with them. They started playing basketball in September? You know how much NBA I've watched right now? Till right now? How did you go this whole time, NBA, without giving me anything? It has been the worst NBA season in the history of professional basketball. Zero eyes on the product. People literally turned their TVs off when the All-Star game came on. They said, no, The Last of Us. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Sorry, I think
There's not a lot of things I would watch over The Last of Us right now.
Yeah, but you can like just watch it after.
No.
You put it on
No.
you watch it at 5 a.m. like I do the next day.
I can't remember the last NBA All-Star game I watched on purpose.
I can tell you the last one you didn't watch, and that was this past weekend.
Oh, yeah, definitely that one.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
No, because season 39 of Survivor was coming out. Like, that's what happened.
I did watch our boy Mac in the slam dunk contest.
Matt McClung?
Yeah.
Your personal Lord and Savior?
Mm-hmm.
Matt McClung?
Peace be upon him. Well, you're super wrong about this NBA season.
What?
There are so many rising stars. There's so many MVP candidates that are putting on a show, including St. Louis native, your boy Jason Tatum, leading his Boston Celtics to the best record in the NBA.
I'm mad at Jason Tatum right now.
Just
Giannis
to
and the
lose like he
Bucks.
did last year.
Giannis and the Bucks.
I'm mad right now, Jason
Killing
Tatum,
it.
boys.
What did he do? What he did not do?
Jokic on his way to a third straight MVP.
Do not on this show try to put
Ja
over
Morant.
last place in a pickup game.
John
Jokic.
Morant dunking on everybody every night in those sweet new shoes.
The NBA All-Star game was like, we didn't
The shoe game in the NBA. The
Stop.
shoe
It's the
game
worst
in the
thing
NBA
ever.
alone is better than it's ever been.
It looks like kids with Crayolas snuck into Nike.
I love it.
There's nothing better than Jordans. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah. you can't
Until
compare.
something pushes Jordans out of the way.
Jordan's got to go. They're old hat. I hate them.
Luka's Jordans, Jaws Jordans, those are all fantastic.
Wait, Luka's Jordans?
Have you seen Luka's Jordans?
Puka.
Those are so dope.
What?
Yes.
Why does he have a Jordan?
I don't
He's had
know.
one
if
for
he
like
does.
3 years, I think.
His shoe sole hasn't got off the ground at all.
Doesn't need to.
Jokic didn't even get picked in the All-Star game to be on a team. They said the two-time reigning league MVP of the world wasn't even good enough to be on a squad. He was the last pick. He's terrible.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum's a coward. He needs to actually get rid of Jaylen Brown. He needs to
That's what
remove
needs to happen.
Jaylen Brown from this Celtics squad because my boy is over here shining the left shoe, leaving Jason Tatum with only the right shoe to shine, and he should be shining everywhere.
I don't understand your shine reference.
He's a
but
coward.
I'm with you. I get the passion.
Jason Tatum is a coward
Jason Tatum is an absolute baller.
who needs to understand his worth and get Jaylen Brown the heck out of there and bring in my dude, my favorite player, Jared Allen, who I just fell in love with.
Jared Allen?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I love Jared Allen.
Hall of Fame, NFL Hall of Fame vote getter, Jared Allen?
Jared.
Defensive end?
Jared Allen.
Okay, Jared Allen. That's a different
Who
person.
plays for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hold on. My team.
He's horrible.
What?
He's horrible.
Let's be clear on my fandom right now.
Yes.
I'm a fan of whoever has the dopest shoes.
That's Jared
Right
Allen.
now, that's Luka.
No, you think Luka's shoes are nice?
The new Luka Jordans are so
Those
dope.
are horrible.
Those are classic.
Jared Allen has a Ben Wallace head if he looked regular.
The new Jaws, those are sweet.
His head looks like Princess Toadstool's little buddy Toad. He's a cool looking dude. And when asked about
He's a scary looking dude.
Kevin Love getting the buyout before the All-Star game, they said, "Did you know that Kevin Love was getting a buyout last Wednesday?" And Jared Allen said to reporters, I was told he's just going for milk and cigarettes.
So
Milk and cigarettes.
So funny.
Never came back.
So funny.
He just never came back.
I think that's the story I was told about my dad.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
He went for milk and cigarettes.
Your dad
Never came back.
Robert's dad, Kevin Love, confirmed.
But this is at birth, though.
The best part is it's publicly known that Kevin Love is lactose intolerant. So this is like a multi-level joke.
Yeah, yeah.
He getting them. He got layers like that terrible fro on top of his head. Jared Allen is one of us. He's somehow playing in the league, but he's like one of us.
Is
He's just
good
bigger.
Is he good enough to play in your YMCA league, Fred?
I'd shut him down. Back me up, son.
Oh, good Lord.
Hey, give him the ball. That's why I'd stand right behind him.
Oh, you're one of those.
Duh.
Let me
Hey,
see what he can do.
Yeah, he wants it.
Let me see what he can do.
Yeah, clear out. You put Robin Lopez and Jared Allen on a podcast. You let me moderate it.
Oh.
It's the funniest thing you ever listened to your whole life.
And it'll be smart.
To be crazy.
Very smart.
What, to Stanford?
Yes.
Comedy runs through Cleveland. Put that on writing.
So good. Oh, while we're on the subject, you can't just call me a Cavaliers fan.
Sorry.
You're going to set up a joke. People are going to get the wrong idea.
Okay, go ahead.
Obviously, who I root for is, like I said, whoever's got the dopest kicks at the time.
Okay. Right.
So shout out to Luka and Ja. But really, my fandom lies with whoever gets Victor Wembanyama next year. Because I'm going to jump on that bandwagon so hard, I'm breaking the shocks.
Well, he's going to go to your hometown team.
I hope so.
He's going to Houston.
Oh, 100%.
I am going to buy all the jerseys if he goes to Houston.
Trae Young's Adidas shoes are garbage.
Those are bad.
Yeah, those are
very bad.
Those are very bad. I don't know why. I mean, obviously, I'm 40 and I don't get it, but I don't like the Kyries. I don't get it why all these other ballers wear Kyries.
He doesn't like them either.
Yeah, you see those moccasins you wore?
He's covering up the Nike swoosh.
That's so funny.
LeBron still has the best shoes in the league.
Guys, he's covering up his Nikes because he walks home with fans and he doesn't want them to get dirty. So you guys are being stupid.
He needs to do a darkness retreat.
Oh, man.
Robert's been off the program for 3 days. I dead ass thought on Monday Robert was gonna be like, hey, just let's do today's varsity, the kicks I saw at the All-Star game.
No,
I
never.
literally thought you were gonna do that.
No, I didn't watch it. I don't know what kicks they had on.
Robert, like,
I didn't watch that.
Hey boys, top sneaker sightings, right?
I did not watch that.
That's you.
Sneakers are garbage now.
You're insane.
That's why
I love the breathable rubber soles and then the fly knit tops. Those are so dope.
Man, I don't wear sneakers to play basketball. I want them to look good and
Correct.
feel good.
That where Robert's saying is the correct thing to say.
We have Jordan's 3s, 4s, and 11s for that exact purpose.
And that's why they stay in rotation.
Yep.
They're making real sneaker shoes like we're going to go play basketball.
You can get a pair of Kyrie fly traps right now at the shoe carnival. Let's go.
Next to the Yeezys.
75 bucks. You said. I'm going to start doing something cool. Doesn't LaMelo Ball wear Pumas? Let's go with that.
I think he does.
Let's go with that. Hey, also, and I'm pro every letter of the alphabet and the plus minus signals you want to put after your affiliation in life. These colorways are not for your boy. Basketball shoes, you need like the Fab Five. Black on black on black. Those are the only options to hoop. Black soles, black shoes, black socks.
Nah, they're 80s. They're 80s Miami Vice colors now.
Which
I just got me some white on white 11 lows.
You just ordered them right now?
Oh, stoked. No, not in this moment. A couple days ago.
Hey, the LaMelo shoes are dope.
I just said that. The Pumas?
Yeah, those are nice.
Now that he got away from Big Baller brand with real shoe designers.
I wonder how much money they made from that.
The Giannis one's got a wave around the back of it like an ocean. And I'm like, you don't live near an ocean. There's no ocean.
The country of Greece?
Do you believe he lives in Greece?
Yes.
No.
He ain't never going back to
No, they don't.
Of course
What does he
lives in
eat all the
Greece.
time? He eats Chick-fil-A all the time.
Did you see what
They
happened?
don't even have one.
Yeah. Are you not familiar with Top G? No one's going over there. Everyone's staying here.
Wait a minute.
You're saying $40 million a year Giannis Antetokounmpo can't bring a Chick-fil-A to Athens?
No, because it wouldn't be the real Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
It'll be the Athens Chick-fil-A.
They have real chickens there.
That's not what they serve at Chick-fil-A.
My pleasure.
Excellent point. Yeah, now that I say that out loud, excellent point.
Yeah, his shoes are horrible too, Giannis.
Every manager of every Chick-fil-A that I ever met is not from Greece.
No.
I don't even think they make Chick-fil-A in Greece. I think it's air fried or something. I don't really know how it works.
See what you did there?
I got you. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's always has more ways for you to save. On top of their everyday low prices, pros can save big when buying in bulk. It always pays to be a pro at Lowe's. While supplies last, minimum purchase required. Selection varies by location. Lowe's reserves the right to limit quantities.
Taking a look at traffic right now, still dealing with those slowdowns southbound on I-25. They're going to start at Osuna, last until Comanche. Crash cleanup still going on right now northbound I-25. That's right at the interchange. You're going to see slowdowns going back to Gibson. Westbound Paseo, as you approach the river, things continue to move slow there, and still seeing congestion northbound in Wyoming between Constitution and Indian School. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by TaxSlayer. Start filing.
Okay, cool.
TaxSlayer.com. Orioles fan is all hyped up, or at least they were, until Orioles CEO John Angelos told the Baltimore Sun this week their priorities are as follows: bringing concerts to Camden Yards, the team's relationship with the city, and priority 3, the actual baseball team. I'm Jim Rome.
The Opening Drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Bach.
Terrence Mathis, former Lobo, and now he's going to the College Football Hall of Fame.
18-year-old teenager comes cross country, and then they help you grow into the man that you are today. And I will always, not only Lobo football and the University of New Mexico, but the city and its fans and its people and its culture and its food will be part of my story as long as I live.
Start your morning weekdays at 7 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. There are many time-wasting distractions in business. I call it noise. Noise prevents you from growing your business. The trick is to determine what's real and what's noise. Here's an example. If a payroll salesperson contacts you, it's noise. I say this because Patriot Software is scaling quickly with our 5-star rated payroll, and we don't have salespeople because our payroll product sells itself. Our payroll is for businesses with up to 500 employees. We handle payroll taxes, offer free setup and support, and our prices are proudly displayed on our website. Go to patriotsoftware.com. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of payroll free. That's patriotsoftware.com.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Finding great people to hire is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's pretty difficult, right? Well, ZipRecruiter has mastered finding a needle in a haystack, so they take it to the next level. They make hiring so simple that it's like finding a needle in a needle stack. And that's why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Here's what it's like to use ZipRecruiter. They have so many qualified candidates that it's easier to find the right ones for your roles. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's a lot of needles. So how do they do it? ZipRecruiter's powerful technology sends you candidates who are a great match for your job, and you can even invite your top choices to apply. So if you want less hay and more needles, head to ZipRecruiter.
And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Hey, it's Jeff Symbieta. Question: are you a business owner? Do you like free government money? If so, listen up. The federal government has promised over $135 billion in tax refunds for small and medium-sized businesses that kept employees on payroll through COVID. Business owners are eligible for the employee retention credit even if they received PPP funds. RefundsPro.com, that's RefundsPro.com, specializes in cutting through the red tape for this government program, making qualifying quick and easy. Refunds Pro does all the heavy lifting, and most refunds are more than $100,000. Couldn't you use that money right about now? There's no downside to apply and absolutely no fees unless you receive a refund. RefundsPro.com has helped hundreds of businesses qualify, and the best part, you don't have to pay a penny back to the government. This is as close as it gets to free government money. There's a deadline, so visit RefundsPro.com and get started before it's too late. Visit RefundsPro.com. That's RefundsPro.com.
Take us with you anywhere.
Well, anywhere with cell service.
Download the KNML app in the Google Play or iTunes App Store. Just search KNML.
Okay, so I got some text here. So from the Not Sports Animal hotline from my personal texter, okay? Larry Bird Converse all day.
Okay.
You know what Larry Bird Converse are?
Those are not Chuck Taylors.
They are Magic Johnson green Converse.
Yes, they are.
And Larry Bird has the Well, Magic has the purple Larry Bird Converse. Those are the same shoes.
They're the same shoes. And they have the Converse star, and then they have the greater than logo next to it. Yeah, that's it. That's the shoe. I don't even know what that material is. Denim? Like, I don't even know what they're made out of. It doesn't make the list.
The thick leather ones. Also, let me guess the melanin levels of that texture.
Feel free.
You skip over every basketball shoe and just go straight Larry Bird Converse.
Speaking of
Foamposite ones, is that what you're about to go with?
Oh, those are one of the greatest shoes ever made.
The most fire shoe. If we took Jordan,
oh my god,
me and Van were just talking. If we take Jordans out of the conversation, I think the Foamposite ones are the best basketball shoe ever made on the history of this planet.
They feel great. They look great.
They look super cool. The only one in the mix with that was my favorite childhood shoe, the Nike Air Max Penny.
The
pennies were nice.
The penny ones.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The Orlando Magic blue, but the white background, not the black one that he wore all the time. The white shoes
with the blue on top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I had the white with the silver. So instead of the black or the blue, it was the silver. And that Nike Air Max Penny, to me, was the one of ones.
For sure.
I got to go with Iverson's first one, the Question.
Yeah.
The Reebok Question.
Those are fire.
I like those because you could get them in any color. Like the toe you could get it in blue and then red, orange. And then not only you can do it in leather, you can do it in suede too.
All three of us are about to go to WrestleMania. If we throw on suits and all showed up in like Nike Zoom Flight 95s with the big eyeballs on the side of them that Jason Kidd used to wear, people would be like, that's the most fire group of dudes I've ever seen in my whole life. Those things are fire.
Also, special shout out to Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, 100%.
How he turned down all those hundreds of millions of dollars to make his shoes affordable.
I thought they were going to talk about the Reebok Checknosis, but you're not. You're talking about his own brand of
shoes.
Well,
that was a huge deal.
Well, you know why he did that. It wasn't such a benevolent thing. He just knew he could make more money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that was.
Volume.
Yep.
Did you boys have those up tempos? Where it said air real big on the side?
Yeah. Yes.
I never had those, and I think I was low key a little jealous, so I never
They came back out not too long ago.
Oh, who knew?
Still exist. Yep.
I'm trying to find Sean Kemp's shoe. I think it was called the Kamikaze, but I can't remember.
Kamikaze.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Sean Kemp's shoe.
Yes.
Maybe there was two versions, but I'm talking about the Sean Kemp one.
Yes.
And it looked like if Pablo Picasso just took a paintbrush to a shoe and went up and down super hard on it.
That was the first version of it. Because he had two. It was a Kamikaze 1 and a Kamikaze 2.
The 95-96 one's the one I'm thinking of.
Yes.
If we're taking out Jordans.
We're taking out Jordans.
I can't believe I didn't lead with this shoe.
Give it to me.
Air Max CB94.
All right, I'm going to
the
pull that
Air
one
Max
up.
2.
Barclays.
The Barclays. With the raised lace holes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, those are
dope.
fire.
So dope. It's an epic design. In the huge air bubble on the bottom.
Yeah.
Just
went
so
across.
fire.
Went across.
In the black and purple. Ooh.
Now, I also have, I never hooped in, the wormwear. The Dennis Rodman.
You had the Rodmans?
The Converses. Did you boys mess with those?
I never had any, but I knew people who did.
They were looking sweet. Also, we had a guy to where we had them, but we didn't really have them.
There's that as well.
They were available to us.
Mm-hmm.
We could buy them from him. And he would set up so we had the school, the grade school, us as children. And then we would go over to the corner store.
Mm-hmm.
And he was there in the parking lot.
I got to say this, Gary Payton, the glove, they stole Dennis Rodman's shoe.
I agree.
They stole his shoe and put that Nike right over the top, the base of your foot.
Excellent answer in the texture.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Not the Tim Hardaway Nike Air Raids.
Yes.
The ones with the splatter paint on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Those are so dope.
Also underrated, Grant Hill's Feelers. Remember those?
Those were fire.
Oh, I don't. I can't even picture them right now.
Oh, no. Those were nice. The Grant Hill Feelers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember those?
Yeah, with the triangle around the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, those are dope. That's peak Fila right there.
Yeah, because ain't been nothing
Ain't
since.
done nothing.
Was it the Patrick Ewing that had the zipper? Or was that something else?
No, Ewing just had Ewing on the back.
Yeah.
Okay, so his were stupid.
Yeah, Ewings were just Air Maxes with Ewing on the back.
Okay. So I don't know that. Oh, so these are Nike Airs that had the zipper on them.
Yeah.
Okay, those were stupid. Never mind. I thought they were cooler in my memory. They definitely were not. If you take Jordans out of the conversation of best shoes, it's a very good conversation.
Yes, it is.
If you leave Jordans in, it sucks.
Yeah, it takes away from everything.
Yeah. Oh, Jordan 3s. Oh, cool. Thanks for joining us.
It's over.
That's the derivative answer, but it's the correct answer.
It's over.
Anything that Tinker Hatfield designed is the best shoe ever.
Well, okay. I mean, there you have it.
Jordan 3, I think he was like 3 through 15. He did the Air Max. He did the Air Max 90s. He did the Air Max 97s. He's a genius. Like, all of my favorite shoes were designed by the same guy.
Well, I mean, if you listen to a musician you like, usually listen to their whole discography.
Yeah, front to back.
I'm going through an Air Max 90 phase right now.
When? Like 10 years ago? 20 years ago? 30 years ago?
No, like the past 2 weeks, I've bought 2 new pairs.
Have you guys seen the Bill Russell documentary on Netflix?
I have not.
Not yet. It's on the list.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And the reason why I bring it up, shoes have evolved. Them dudes was playing in
flippy flops.
Yes.
PF Flyers.
No, that's an upgrade.
Me and Van were just at the break talking about Chuck Taylor All-Stars. And Van was like, yeah, I'm like 40 though. Like, I'd have to put inserts in for new soles. I was like, for any soles.
Yeah.
Yes.
My after I broke my foot playing baseball, my podiatrist who saw me after the surgery was like, you can't wear Adidas shell toes ever again. You can't wear Chuck Taylors ever again unless you get insoles that are more expensive than the shoe itself.
Wow.
I was like, okay,
I'm done.
Nikes it is.
From the live chat, absolutely hard yes on Starburys.
Oh, I had a pair of those.
Starburys slapped.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out DWC.
Is it 5 o'clock already?
Yes, it is. Flew by.
Quitting time. We'll be back with 2 more hours of the program. Lots of NFL talk starting with Aaron Rodgers when we get back because he's back. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Trust the team that's going to keep up with you on KOAT Action 7 News.
We're proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico.
Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
Full traffic right now. We've still got crash cleanup going on northbound I-25. That crash right at the interchange. A lot of slowdowns, too. Those slowdowns are going to extend all the way back to past Gibson, so watch out for that. Westbound I-40 right now, 2nd Street to Coors. That's moving slow. Still dealing with congestion. Southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Comanche. And westbound on Paseo, Jefferson to the river. That's moving slow as well.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. What do you get when you put 2 taco lovers in the metaverse? You get the Taco Bell Metaverse Wedding on February 24th at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Purchase on Taco Bell online from the couple's menu of favorite items from a participating Taco Bell store while supplies last.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. Aaron Rodgers has emerged from the darkness. He is back in the light, at least according to the owner of Sky Cave Retreats in Ashland, Oregon, which is apparently where Aaron has been holed up, literally. He was scheduled to go in for 4 days and 4 nights. I'm not sure how long he was in, but apparently he is out of a reported 300-square-foot room that was partially underground with a queen bed and a meditation mat. Tell you what, I'm in the minority, but I have no issue with this at all. It's only 4 days. We're talking about a different dude with a different process and a different approach. Either you're all in or you're all out, and he needed to find out. So I'm not going to speculate. I'm just going to wait to hear from Aaron. But I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to kill this guy for doing what he did, because doing what he does has made him one of the best to ever do what he does.
Attention, per the current government mandate, U.S.-based insurers are now required to cover at-home COVID testing kits with no out-of-pocket fees to you. If you have a current insurance plan, you are eligible to receive up to 8 COVID-19 tests shipped to you each month absolutely free, as long as the government mandate is in effect. Just visit testkitforfree.com to register now from the comfort of your own home. That's testkitforfree.com to receive your tests shipped to you at no cost. Go to testkitforfree.com today. Paid for by T. Euro Health.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 800-730-8405 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check. As easy as, that's 800-730-8405.
One search engine is used by 9 out of 10 consumers. Hint, the name begins with a G. And there are hundreds of things that go into being ranked highly by that engine. Your website, your business profile, even your social accounts. A couple of slip-ups and you find yourself on page 7. But at Cumulus Boost, we have the experts and resources to fix what's wrong and boost your findability so you can rank higher than your competition. Get started today at cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS boost.com.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The sports animal. Proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that proud of us.
Now batting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is Two Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
To the surprise and to the dismay of many, Aaron Rodgers leaves the shadows and sees his own shadow. Therefore, we will have 6 more weeks of winter. And this is a shame because the darkness could not be controlled by one Aaron Rodgers the way that he thought he could, because he was influenced by one Emperor Palpatine telling him that the darkness would only make him stronger and he would have to embrace the hate. Also, Green Bay, which Aaron Rodgers is not going back to. Also, Northern California, keep younglings away from him. He is he's on a warpath.
Yes. Let the darkness flow through you, Aaron.
I think you went to the wrong movie.
Yeah. Oh, no. What do you got?
The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, okay.
Hit that one so hard when I heard that first.
With Azagul?
Yeah.
Razagul?
He's going to rise from the, what was that? The allegory, the pit? What is that? What was it called?
Pit of despair?
Whatever it was called.
Yeah.
He's coming out of the pit.
With a broken back.
And all he's telling us is he's going to the Raiders.
What? What? Wait, are you talking about Bruce Wayne? Are you
Going to the Raiders, coming out the pit of darkness.
How does
It's a Dark Knight.
How does
breaking news.
I was waiting on it.
Aaron Rodgers demands a trade to Gotham City.
There you go. See? That's what it was.
Your Bane impersonation is so stupid.
Thank you.
It's actually great.
It's super good because I have a bad one.
Yeah, it just makes you put yours up.
I didn't want to bring it out.
Put that back on the shelf.
Also, after you do your Bane impersonation really good, mine gets messed up with like Yoda phrasing when I'm doing mine. Touchdown. You're like, what? What are you doing, Fred? So anyways, a new pope has been chosen, and Aaron Rodgers is it. So congratulations to the Catholicism of the world.
All this to stay in Green Bay.
He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
What color does ayahuasca smoke burn whenever you light it at in Rome?
Are you talking
Green
about
and
naming
yellow.
a new pope? You're talking about naming a new pope right now?
I'm just wondering.
I love this so much.
If it's green, then he's going to Green Bay. If it burns black, he's a Las Vegas Raider.
Wait a minute. The green could be the Jets as well.
Jets. Jets.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Robert Gibson just confirmed Aaron Rodgers signing with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. So congratulations to they on their Canadian Football Championship.
And he didn't even make it the whole time. He only did 2 days out of 4.
Wait a minute.
So like,
Shut up.
He's been
Shut
this has
up.
been like a month already, it seems
Bro,
like.
he went in there on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
No, he's only in there for 2 days.
No.
It came out day 3.
Are you messing with me?
I am not. He only did 2 full days. So I guess to him,
Shut up.
day 3 must have felt like the playoffs, maybe.
Just quit.
Yeah, just quit. Get on out of there.
You know how there's only like one season of Mr. Bean? And you're like, no, there's like a lot of seasons, but there's not.
I recently learned this about the Brady Bunch.
I told you this the other day.
Yes.
That's what you're doing to me right now. You're gaslighting me into thinking that Aaron Rodgers has only been gone for 2 days. He's been gone for years, right?
No,
2
literally
days.
just 2 days.
2 days.
We've been talking about it for 3 weeks.
That's true.
All right, well, here's why this thing is now, I'm taking a complete opposite angle on this. This is why this is the most bogus thing of all time. Because I know you, Van, and like 2 days, every 5 days, you go and get super high and just hide. Like you spend 2 days in darkness every single week. This is not impressive.
Not at all.
Yeah, the darkness is the catacombs of my mentally ill mind. I don't have to be in actual darkness.
Friday at 7:01 p.m. to Monday at 3:59 p.m. Me and Robert Gibson do not hear from you. You are Aaron Rodgers every single weekend.
You not realize I have a life outside of you two? Is this breaking news?
Are you immunized or inoculated?
Hey, you know I Googled darkness retreats in New Mexico.
Oh, I know a lot of darkness retreats if you need some. I know a lot of people didn't pay their P&M bill. Let's go sit in their living room for the weekend.
On Peachtree.
It's just so crazy to me.
I love every second for it. Aaron Rodgers, I am here for every second of this craziness. Keep bringing it.
His off seasons it's almost surpassing Brett Favre's. It's just weird.
It is so weird.
It's super weird for him not to do anything but go back to the team every time.
From the live chat, Aaron Rodgers has only played 3 NFL seasons.
What is that, in ayahuasca years?
Whenever Aaron Rodgers walked into the Shire and he said, Bilbo Baggins, I would like to stay in your home. And Bilbo Baggins said, yeah, you can stay for a darkness period. And he only stayed 2 days. Because this home that he stayed in, did you see this? 300 square foot structure,
yes,
partially underground, with only a queen size bed, a bathroom, and a meditation like mat on the floor. What?
I know he's one of the most accurate passers in the history of football, but how accurate do you think he was wiping in the dark for 2 days?
Oh, he's coming out of this whole walking like Gollum. Like he's like, however he got to this state in his life, he's embracing it.
But Devontae is his precious. That's what he learned from this.
He's just got to
track down his precious.
Yes. It's just a photo of him. He's gently caressing it the whole time he's in there.
Come back to me, Devontae.
If the Packers was really that organization, they should have just traded him while he was in isolation.
Oh my God, that'd been so sweet.
When he comes
That'd have
out,
been so sweet.
That'd have been hilarious.
He's got a full no trade, so
he goes up to the in Green Bay. He goes up to the podium. Green Bay thinks that he's announcing he's extending with the Packers, and he says, I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve.
Oh,
slides on the ring, disappears, and is not seen again until he's in the Mordor that is Las Vegas, Nevada, playing for the Raiders. That is the absolute end to Aaron Rodgers' story in Green Bay.
Okay, here's what I think really happened. He had his epiphany, and he didn't even need to take 4 days. It only took him 2 days to realize that he has to be a team player for our beloved Green Bay football Packers. He's going to take a pay cut, and he's going to recruit better talent around him, and they're going to win the Super Bowl, all because of the epiphany he had in this darkness retreat. Thank you, Oregon hippies.
Okay, from my personal texter.
Okay.
Why does Aaron Rodgers' darkness retreat sound a lot like your apartment?
Okay.
Am I living a life of sadness and isolation and I don't realize it?
You turn the lights on, though. I have
not regularly.
that.
Not a lot.
Is that voluntary depression? What is that?
What am I doing? This
what?
This person is familiar with my apartment.
Yeah.
This hurts me.
You're taking the long way around it. You're doing it your whole adult life. Just do it for 72 hours straight. That's apparently the answer.
Last time Fred went on a darkness retreat was last year at the Super Bowl when I took him to Slauson swap meet.
Yes.
And he didn't want to get out. He didn't want to get out and see where Nipsey Hussle died.
Wasn't it?
He retreated. He retreated from the darkness in that situation.
Wasn't a darkness retreat? Okay. I mean, it was dark.
Yeah.
Super dark.
Retreat sounds like a vacation somewhere nice.
Sloshins in Compton, to me, with Robert last year, felt like those. Like, do you remember those after school, like cautionary, like PSA shows?
Yeah.
Where like, do you really know if someone's your friend? Like, I thought for sure Robert had called ahead and was like, "Listen, I know this guy's got an iPhone.
Hey,
It's like,
he won't get out, and this is the vehicle he'll be in."
Sure.
I'm like, Van, no, we got to walk another block. I got to show you this other spot.
Fred straight up rolled up the windows. This was a beautiful day in LA. We're cruising around with the windows down. We pull up right next to where Nipsey Hussle passed. Rest in peace, King. Oh, by the way, you see his shooter got sentenced yesterday? 60 years.
60 what?
Loser.
60 years.
Oh, no.
But you know what's the catch for that? Nipsey was a part of the Rolling 60s. It's the Illuminati and those numbered things again.
So we pull up into the parking lot right next to Nipsey's memorial. And Fred straight up puts his seatbelt on, which he didn't have it on earlier for whatever reason, and then rolls up the windows
and lets the seat all the way back.
You fools are calling it a memorial. It was a bunch of Aaron Rodgers meditation mats laid out on the sidewalk.
Exactly what it was.
Yeah, and people selling like fold chains.
Yep.
And you being like, and they would say whatever, hustle life or whatever they were saying. And I was like, this is not for Freddie.
Said the marathon continues. That's what they were saying.
What does that mean?
That was your darkness retreat.
The marathon instead. He'll never get that reference.
I would just sleep. You give me 2 days in a dark room in a bed. That's just me
That's
catching
it.
up.
That's it.
Like, I'm good for March.
But no sun goes through the window.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Put a
that's it.
blackout
That's
curtain.
all it is.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what he did? Got away from the immediate fam for a little bit. Like he did nothing.
Had no contact with his immediate fam ever.
Well, there's that.
Did this bring him closer to them? I doubt it.
No. Also, he's not tricking me. He just turned his location off. Like he still had everything. Meditation mat. You own a yoga mat?
Of course I own a yoga.
Rob?
No.
Me neither. People who choose.
Van said, of course I do.
You know anything about me? Of course I do yoga.
I own one old one that's rolled up in the bed of my truck in case I ever get a flat tire and I need to put it on the ground so I don't get my shoes dirty.
Of course. I have a handlebar mustache. I'm a vegetarian. I drive a Prius. That's like another one of the Infinity Stones is doing yoga. Of course I do.
Friend of the show, David, says Aaron Rodgers, similar to the Lord of the Rings, does only have one ring. So that is it's an accurate little. There's a lot of parallels here. A lot of parallels.
One ring to be mentioned with Trent Dilfer.
He's done. He ain't getting another one.
Neither is Trent Dilfer.
Nope. Nope. Stuck.
I can see Aaron Rodgers getting 3 or 4 more.
You know, according to the book, the Balrog had wings, so I don't understand why he fell into the abyss and died. He should have been able. Aaron Rodgers, shut up.
Be quiet.
Also, my Lord of the Rings knowledge is far more substantial than I thought it was.
Yeah, you're going pretty deep.
I don't know any of that stuff.
When I know more about loser stuff than you do,
yeah,
that's bad.
It is bad
because I know nothing.
You know Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter stuff.
That's a strong twosome right there.
That's the one I've never seen though.
I changed the name of my dog because when I rehomed my dog, it had a Harry Potter name.
What was its name?
What was the name?
Dobby.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
It's I've been told it's the house elf in Harry Potter.
Well, what about the field elf? Is that,
Yeah. Thank you.
is that out there too? What's its name? Yarby?
I just thought like he's a British dog. If I say Dobby in a British accent, sounds like. You with me here? You gonna do it?
I don't understand where the
Dobby. So I changed his name to Darby. I was like, I'm not naming you some kind of weird Harry Potter thing.
I've never seen
people make that association with me.
Right.
I can't allow that to happen.
Robbie, you ever
I'm
seen a Harry Potter?
Dorky enough already.
Never.
I can't take the red pill on Harry Potter too.
You don't remember when we went to Universal Studios? I had no clue about any of that.
Yeah, I do remember because I had no clue.
I was like, what is this?
When I walked into Harry Potter at Universal Studios, I did that move where whenever a like a young, like an up and coming or a late teenage protagonist in a movie walks into a big city and the camera pans around them.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah,
It was
me
like
too.
when Russell Crowe walked into the Coliseum.
Yeah.
When we walked into that area of Universal Studios, and I was like, oh, cool. Like they made like a European mountaintop little village. This is really cool.
That's very good analogy.
And the girls we were with were like, no, this is Harry Potter.
Oh, they geeked out.
This is the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah, I was like,
I could have been here for hours and not known. Just not known.
Here's how I remember, because we
could have actually seen literal Harry Potter and not known where I was.
Is that Danny Rad? I'm like, I don't know if that's Danny Rad.
Daniel Radcliffe?
What are you doing over here, Danny Rad? I assume is your street name.
I thought we were like in the Robin Hood section.
That would have been a good section. Do you remember, Robert, when you were like, "Hey, Fred, I think my daughter might know about this. Can I get your complimentary magic wand?" I'm like, "Yes."
I know.
It's true.
And she was so happy.
I'm like, I don't know nothing about no
saying the little, I don't know what they say when you move it. I don't know.
Shazam or whatever.
Yeah. Wrong
Hocus
one.
pocus.
Wrong one. Got their own language. You can't mess it up.
Don't mess it up. Aaron Rodgers is back. There you go, boys. Another example why linebackers don't matter whenever we get back.
Ooh.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report brought to you by Sandia Area Federal Credit Union.
From Albuquerque to Santa Fe, New Mexicans are switching to Sandia Area. Easy spending and savings accounts that fit your life. Best rate home loans and auto loans, rewarding credit cards, and more. It's all here at Sandia Area. Join us today at sandia.org. Sandia Area, better banking without a bank.
Traffic right now still dealing with crash cleanup northbound on I-25. That crash right at the interchange. Slow down start way back at Gibson. Watch yourself going through there. Westbound on I-40 right now. 2nd Street to Coors. That continues to move slow. Congestion southbound I-25. That starts as you approach Osuna. It'll go until Comanche. And westbound on Paseo right now. Jefferson to the river. That's moving slow as well. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. Proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The madness is coming. The madness is coming. Ugh, you guys always ruin this. I was trying to be dramatic. The madness is coming! Oh, wow! Albuquerque's home for the Final Four and every other tournament game.
And it's over. This heavyweight battle is won by
95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
In New Mexico, we're kind of lucky. We get to experience a landscape like nowhere else in the country. From the heat of the desert to cooling off in the mountains. Whether you're a snowboarder or still love to ski, from off-road trails to the turquoise trail and driving everywhere in between, nothing will get in your way. And with y'all new 2023 Ascent, love is now bigger than ever with seating for 8. And with 2.9% financing, you're going to love your Ascent. Stop by Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or fiestasubaru.com.
Blake's Lottaburger has been a New Mexico favorite since 1952. They use the best ingredients like their very own Hatch green chili and fresh premium beef patties. And they cook your food fresh when you order it. Blake's Lottaburger, the first there was, the best there is.
Tune in to Chop It Up with Vern Kay, where he chops it up about professional and local sports with all the hot takes. Chop It Up with Vern Kay. Saturday mornings from 9 to 11 on The Sports Animal.
You'll never forget your first car. And you certainly will never forget your first car wreck. When this happens to you, you need an attorney who can help you get your car fixed, help you get all the medical attention you need, and help you get all the money you deserve. Don't deal with the insurance companies without an attorney. They have teams of lawyers and adjusters whose sole job is to pay you as little as possible for your injuries. When you're in a wreck and you need a check, call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today. We'll work hard to get you all the money you deserve and to keep you out of the courtroom.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Insurance Research Council, July 2014.
O'Reilly.
Count on the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts to recommend the best products for your vehicle and budget. Get maximum cooling system performance for 10 years or 300,000 miles with Peak Long Life Universal Premixed Antifreeze and Coolant. Now just $6.99 after mail-in rebate. Limits apply. See store for details. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Big features, big ink, big savings. That's what you get when you buy an HP printer at Staples. Like the HP Smart Tank 7301. You can connect, work, and boost your productivity. The HP Smart Tank delivers seamless printing and quality color documents at a low cost. Plus, you get 2 years of ink right out of the box. And now, for a limited time, save $90 on the HP Smart Tank 7301 at Staples. For the best deals and a huge selection of HP printers, go to Staples. Offer good in-store and online. Ends 2/25.
Hey, it's Jeff Symbieta. Friday on the opening drive, Aaron Rodgers is out of the darkness of the Packers, seeing the light, and we'll get you ready for the Lobos and San Diego State. Join me and JJ Buck. The opening drive starts at 7 a.m.
All right, man. I'm not bringing this one to the program. You are. Tell me what's up with Bubba Wagner.
All-time leading Seattle Seahawks tackler, hasn't had a season in his whole career that he had less than 100 tackles. Pro Bowl after Pro Bowl. Los Angeles Rams release Bobby Wagner.
You just say he played with the Seahawks.
After 1 year on the team.
Well, that was the last time he technically played, was with the Seahawks.
Oh, he didn't play with the Rams?
Man, they don't play. Nobody played on the Rams.
That's good.
He was Pro Football Focus's literal best linebacker in the league last year. I think like 6 sacks, couple picks, over 100 tackles.
We have this talk all the time, though, Van. No one is trying to be the best linebacker in the league. He's number one in the loser category. All of the best athletes are playing other positions and actually trying to win games.
Your words, not mine, obviously. But, I mean, I played this right into your hands because I know how much you hate linebackers.
Well, I like winning.
Especially middle linebackers, now that you've had to backpedal a little bit on your stance.
Backpedal? That's all middle linebackers do on the field.
Oh.
He was literally the best linebacker of football last year. It only cost him like $9 million, I think, on the Rams. And they're like, nah, you're replaceable.
Why are you laughing? That's a good business decision.
They got him on the cheap too.
Well, yeah, the Rams they're not trying to win anything.
Never.
He saw this coming. He should have saw this coming with the way the season went.
So he's going to retire, right? There's nothing left for him?
No, you're crazy.
Now he's got like 5 good years in him.
Yeah, how old is he?
You just say he's been playing 10 years?
32.
32.
He done. Unless he can make the jump to safety, he done. Can he catch it? Put him at tight end. Can he catch it?
The best linebacker in all of football last year for $8.5 million. That's a steal. That's so crazy.
Well, how many dubs did that translate to?
Well, I mean, it's 53 people on a team. He's not playing tennis.
So 0?
Bro, they played what's his name? I can't even think of his name.
You shouldn't have. You shouldn't be able to.
The guy with 50 million commercials with -2 wins from the Panthers. Baker Mayfield was their quarterback. They ain't gonna win nothing. He can have 1 million tackles.
How much money did he make? That's what I'm saying. Take $10 million from Bobby, and then take whatever was left in Baker, and then whatever is left in Matt Stafford, and take all that money and give it to a guy who can actually win games.
Good Lord. Bobby Wagner was a all-pro
at what?
Every single year of his career except for one.
Which one? The last one?
The second one.
Was he last year?
He was last year.
He was.
No, hold on.
Because their defense was on the field the whole time.
All-pro is not the qualifier it used to be because only booty players are all-pros now.
You're thinking of Pro Bowl.
That one is super
Yeah,
booty.
the Pro Bowl is the one that don't matter.
Your boy from the Ravens made it Snoop.
Yeah.
Snoop's an all-star.
Speaking of, that's where Bobby Wagner is going to go because every linebacker that leaves a team that can still play goes to the Ravens. All the time.
I can see that happening.
I mean, if Lamar's there, I'd go there and play tight end.
True.
I'd go be the next.
True.
Hello, welcome. My name's Bobby Wagner, and I'm the new Todd Heap. That's what I would do.
He should just go to the other team in LA. That's what he should do.
More prolific in NFL history, Todd Heap or Bobby Wagner? The answer is Todd Heap.
Okay, there's a huge difference. I know who Bobby Wagner is.
That's the difference. Who did Todd Heap retire with?
The Ravens, I think.
Yeah.
That's where people go.
Because he was a dude. Unlike Bobby Wagner.
Man.
Cardinals, end of his career.
No, he's from Arizona.
He
That's
went to
why.
Arizona State.
Yeah.
That checks out.
I legit forgot about Todd Heap.
Why? He caught tutties.
I didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't out of spite that I forgot
man.
about Todd Heap.
Todd Heap wasn't all that.
No, but he's more important. His 42 career touchdowns are more important than anything any middle linebacker has ever done. Hear me out.
So wrong.
What?
You're so unbelievably wrong. They're the quarterback of the defense. They're out there calling plays, making sure his players are in the right spot, tackling people. He had 140 tackles, 6 sacks. You had 2 picks? 2 picks.
2 picks.
For a middle linebacker, that's 2 more than he should have.
Because he drops back and one got tipped at the line and he happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's an obvious one.
I'm not going to fault him for happenstance.
Okay.
Somebody's going to be very pleased with him next year.
Yeah.
No one wants him.
Hopefully he's on the Packers when Aaron Rodgers comes to his epiphany from his darkness retreat and restructures his contract so he's not eating $60 million of the team's money.
Here's what I'm telling you. And I know this for a fact. Any team that loses Bobby Wagner will be the exact same garbage team it was before they let go of Bobby Wagner.
So the Rams went all in. The F them picks Rams.
Hey, by the way,
they went all in.
I don't hate that.
They were very successful. They won. They got to hoist
Mm-hmm.
the Lombardi Trophy,
Right.
And now just blow it up. Just go Marlins all over everybody.
Was Bobby Wagner part of the St. Louis Ram of Los Angeles County Super Bowl championship team?
No, that's before Von Miller split town.
Okay.
They replaced Von Miller with Bobby Wagner.
And it made no difference.
Well, they need the whole rest of the team, too.
Yeah, because I think they're trying to get rid of Ramsey, too.
Ramsey's gone.
They're unloading everybody.
Ramsey's a Cowboy next year.
Like
It's a fire sale in Los Angeles.
This year, next year, or next year, next year? Like this upcoming season?
This upcoming season.
I don't
like
think he'll
that.
be on the team. Yeah, I don't think he'll be on the team.
It's going to be a fire sale in Los Angeles.
So cornerback is in this order of importance: quarterback, wide receiver, pass rusher. No, wait, I did it wrong. Quarterback, wide receiver, pass rusher, cornerback. It goes like that. So he's
okay.
number 4. They're the number 4 one.
Left tackle.
For what?
To protect your quarterback so he can get the ball to the wide receiver.
You can hire
Not anymore. Not with these quarterbacks.
no, because
That's like that's and they're super athletic.
zone blocking and all that dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's not what it used to be. You can get some weirdo redneck living in Tennessee and go to multiple Pro Bowls, hold up guns, hang out with transvestites, and do social media weirdo stuff.
You're being wildly specific.
Yeah, who is he talking about?
He is talking about Taylor Lewin, an actual person who's done all of those things he's describing.
In the last
allegedly.
At the same time.
Allegedly.
Dog, he did them all at the same time.
Same time.
And then he hosts a podcast called The Bussy Boys. And you're like, what is that's who you need a left tackle. Left tackle don't matter no more. Left tackle didn't matter since old boy was smoking weed on draft day in a marijuana face mask helmet. And they were like, no, we can literally just throw anyone in there. Don't matter.
He's an all-pro now.
What was his name?
Oh, I can't think of his name.
You know what I'm talking about.
That's crazy that's how we remember him instead of him being an all-pro at his position.
Weed mask guy. There's a friend of the show listening right now. Laramie Tunzel.
Yep.
Laramie Tunzel. Who put it out a TikTok of him putting on like a mask, like he was breaking into a bank in the opening scene of The Dark Knight Rises. Need more references of The Dark Knight Rises? Or?
You're the bane of my existence right now.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Pfizer. When temperatures drop, COVID-19 cases may rise. So if you test positive and are at high risk, act fast. Even if your symptoms feel mild, ask your provider if an authorized oral treatment could be right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Traffic right now, seeing a lot of slowdowns northbound on I-25. Of course, we got that crash cleanup right at the interchange. Slowdowns go all the way back to Gibson, so watch yourself if you're headed that way this afternoon. I-40 headed west right now, 2nd Street to Coors. That is a slow go. Still seeing congestion southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery. Westbound Paseo, Jefferson to the river. That's moving slow. And congestion on Montano headed west as you approach Coors. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
I'm Erin Hawksworth here to help you beat the books with BetQL. The NBA is finally back. We have an in-state matchup between the Spurs and Mavericks. The Spurs have lost 14 games in a row and have the third worst record ATS. The BetQL model has the Mavs minus 13.5 as a 5-star best bet. I'm Erin Hawksworth. Bet smarter, beat the books. Download the BetQL app today.
Hey, fellas, how you feeling? A little tired, sluggish, way too often? It's Jeff Symbieta, and I have some help for you. New Mail has been helping men all over the country for years deal with things like fatigue, depression, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction. They will help you feel better. And for men and ladies who are dealing with hair loss, New Mail can take care of you as well. The number is 505-652-1688, or you can visit them online at newmail.com. That's NUMALE.com. The hair restoration options are state-of-the-art, and they work. New Mail's professionals will walk you through the options, then you choose what's best for you. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy that uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle, stops hair loss, you regrow hair. They offer an FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser, proven to regrow hair. NeoGraft hair transplants produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. New Mail's at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, or online at newmail.com.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
My dad has a cold, but also has high blood pressure. That's why I got him Vicks NyQuil High Blood Pressure for fast, powerful nighttime relief. Unlike some ordinary cold medicines, it's specially formulated for people like my dad. NyQuil High Blood Pressure is sugar-free, alcohol-free, and decongestant-free.
Vicks NyQuil High Blood Pressure. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, cold, and flu for people with high blood pressure.
Like my dad.
Medicine. Use as directed.
Introducing the next-gen Acura Integra, featuring an available 6-speed manual transmission, a VTEC turbo engine, and available ELS Studio 3D audio system.
Legendary.
And its most important feature, you. The next-gen Acura Integra. Your turn.
Test drive your new Acura today at Montano Acura, west off I-25 in Albuquerque.
O'Reilly.
Don't risk getting stranded with a bad battery. Let the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts test your battery for free. If it needs to be replaced, get up to a $15 O'Reilly gift card after rebate with purchase of select Superstart batteries. For power, performance, and reliability, choose Superstart batteries at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you can't stop
There's Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub sends powerful medicated Vicks vapors right to the source of your so you can experience cough relief and breathe easier. Generations of families have trusted Vicks VapoRub to help relieve the worst cold symptoms. So next time you have a cough, reach for the Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub. Cough relieving is believing.
This is where New Mexico comes for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Athletic Director Chris Del Conte said that UT, otherwise known as University of Texas, football will not have alternative uniforms. He says, quote, if God wanted multicolored sunsets, he'd have made them purple and green, but he didn't. They're burnt orange. It's not old. It's not stuffy. It's Texas. It's the best.
It's the dumbest thing I've literally
What?
ever heard in my life.
Let me see how old this guy is.
Also, sunsets are famously multicolored, and I don't want anyone else in the show to think that they're not.
Orange isn't even the predominant color of a sunset.
I've seen purple in a lot of
Yes,
sunsets.
a lot of them here recently.
Some told me he was older.
And an idiot.
Also, low-key, Austin's nickname is the Violet Crown, and I'm not trying to be that guy right now, but let's not put specific hate on purple. Doesn't even make sense. There's a lot of colors you can pick from.
TCU dig?
Could be a TCU dig. Also, doesn't Conte mean burn? Is this dude doing self-burns on himself? Chris Del Conte? The athletic director of UT? Self-burns?
When you were reading that, absolute idiocy out loud,
Yeah.
all I thought about was the principal from Billy Madison.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't get that reference.
What you have said
Mm-hmm.
is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
I mean, that's
how
pretty
I feel.
brutal. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly how I felt.
It's Texas. This is the whole sentiment.
You're very correct.
That's what it is.
Because this is the most Texas response
Yeah.
to an like if you're gonna over Texas something,
Sure.
And I'll be the guy to say this: burnt orange and white, the Texas everything,
strong.
It's the best one.
Sure.
It's the best one in college sports. I've seen it. It's the best one.
Eh,
What's better, idiot?
Keep up with the times.
Don't what's better over there, dummy?
Shoot, give me the new school. Give me Oregon.
100% Oregon.
Give me Oregon.
Oregon and Maryland.
Oh, Maryland is crazy.
Better than Texas?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about like old school powerhouses?
I'm talking Del Conte standing on the steps of the library at UT, slamming a Whataburger in his left hand, shooting a revolver in his right hand, saying that sunsets only come in burnt orange. That's what I'm talking about.
So dumb. So dumb.
Is that not what you boys are talking about?
I'd like to see him in a spelling bee with Ricky Bobby.
Oh, wow.
That's what it sounds like to me. This is idiocy.
Also, strong possibilities freezing to death due to a faulty power grid. Like, there's all these things. Maryland. Maryland?
Maryland's merch is so strong.
Stupid merch.
That is so Texas.
Robert.
He's talking all this.
You know who else has multiple outfits? All them letter plus people. We don't do
Yep.
that in Texas.
Yeah. But look, all this changes if Arch Manning comes in there and says, I want some black uniforms.
Yeah.
He can talk all this that he wants.
It's one different jersey. Okay, thank you, Mr. Manning.
Cool.
Robert.
Let's call it the Manning Longhorn jersey. What's up?
Who hates the color purple more, me or Chris Del Conte?
Well, we wouldn't know about you because you've never seen it.
Well, that means he hates it.
He looked at the cast.
He
This
wouldn't
isn't
recognize
for me.
This
isn't for me. They didn't make this for Fred Slow.
That's a close one right there.
When we were going to break, I thought about doing this tease. I thought about going, where we get back, a little conversation about the sun setting on Texas football. That's what I was going to come back with. And then I was like, well, will that ruin it? Well, it would not have. And
No.
I feel bad that I didn't
You
use
should
it.
have done that one. Because you might have riled up a lot of people by saying that.
Yes.
Did this guy just get out of a darkness retreat?
No, he's from Texas.
He's from no more than one color.
He's not going to a darkness retreat.
You know what I wouldn't worry about? This. You know what I would worry about? Kansas whooping your ass every year. That's what I'd worry about.
Yep.
So Texas, they'll be back. They'll be back. All that oil money and name, image, likeness. Texas Longhorns fan, give it a year or two. You're going to be on top.
They're not even the best uniforms in Texas anymore.
Oh,
they're not.
You're wrong.
Colt McCoy.
No, they're not. Give me
Those
TCU. Give
sucks.
me Baylor.
No.
Baylor. Oh, Baylor's smoking them.
Miss me with Baylor.
Baylor is smoking Texas.
TCU's that jam, though.
Yeah.
It's like this in the game of college football. Texas, stay true. Alabama, stay true. Weird, creepy Penn State, stay true. Notre Dame, stay true.
Notre Dame ain't staying
They
true.
ain't staying true.
They got a bunch of alternates.
Shiny,
Majority of them are
shiny
pretty
helmets,
strong.
and
Let me take back this Notre Dame thing.
But their Notre Dame's classic look
Retorted.
is upper echelon.
give me Michigan too.
Stay
Michigan's
true.
weird helmets. Yeah, that was a good choice.
We should just tweet him like photos of the sun setting here in Albuquerque and the Sandias just lighting up.
And put a Longhorn in the middle of it.
Burn orange dog?
Yeah.
Photoshop. That ain't real.
We got Photoshop here in Texas too. It's actually bigger and better. But we know for a fact it's burnt sienna. Sienna stands for the earth that is not Texas, and burnt stands for sunset. Okay. Makes sense.
Give me Tennessee over Texas.
It's the same. What are
Nah,
you
Tennessee's
doing?
better.
I'm taking Texas over Tennessee. That's too orange.
When Mac Brown was here, he never would even allowed this conversation to happen.
Yeah, right. Because he went to North Carolina and they got swagged out.
Mac Brown with UT is what we try to embody here. And we welcome
Yeah.
in Archie Manning Sr. as our new head coach. That's
Sweet. I like that timeline.
also, I believe Archie Manning's father is not Archie Manning, so Archie Manning Sr. didn't super apply to that punchline. But you guys get where I'm going with this.
I got it.
He could be the third. I don't care.
Which one is Archie Manning's dad? Cooper?
Cooper.
Cooper.
The one who had the real talent.
Yep.
That's what they say.
That's what they're saying.
That's what
Who's
they say.
they?
Everyone.
Shannon Sharp? Who says that?
Y'all just don't know about him.
Yeah.
Cooper was the real one.
He was the real one.
The only truth, I'm going to give it to you when we get back. The only actual athlete who is better than the better athlete whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. What do you get when you put two taco lovers in the metaverse? You get the Taco Bell Metaverse Wedding on February 24th at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Purchase some Taco Bell online from the couple's menu of favorite items from a participating Taco Bell store while supplies last.
And traffic right now, things getting back up to speed after that earlier crash northbound on I-25 near the interchange. So that's some good news. Bad news, though, crash westbound on I-40. That's just before the river. It's affecting your left lane. Obviously, you're going to want to stay to the right to get around that. Still dealing with congestion southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery. And westbound on Paseo, Jefferson to Coors, that continues to move really slow as well. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Maggie Gray with a CBS Sports Minute. Aaron Rodgers emerged from his darkness retreat. So what did the Packers quarterback miss while he was gone? A report from NFL Network that the Packers are open to having Rodgers back with the caveat that he's quote unquote all in. Questioning the buy-in of someone making $60 million and presumably wanting to win another Super Bowl speaks volumes. Unless Rodgers saw the light in the darkness, his time with Green Bay appears over. I'm Maggie Gray.
Every year in March, 68 teams come together, all looking for one thing.
Ball fake, three, buries it.
To be NCAA basketball's top team.
3 seconds, no timeouts.
Catch the madness.
For the win!
Albuquerque's home for the Final Four. and every other tournament game. This is 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Getting your guaranteed maximum refund with TaxSlayer feels like saddling up and chasing down.
Look at that sweet moolah!
That big old cash cow.
Look at all that money!
File for free with TaxSlayer Simply Free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
In today's home mortgage market, it's important for consumers looking for a mortgage to shop around. The reason? We have just come out of the lowest rates in history, and many homeowners jumped in to take advantage, and mortgage lenders across the country were making huge profits. Today, the mortgage volume is a fraction of that, and these mortgage companies are in a panic with profits falling off the cliff. So what are they doing? They're charging borrowers interest rates and fees much higher than they deserve. That's because the higher rate and higher fees, the more profit. In other words, the lenders are maximizing profits on the backs of consumers. They are counting on borrowers not shopping that mortgage around. Indigo Mortgage will always try to get the borrower the lowest rate with the lowest fees, and we have saved homeowners many thousands of dollars over the years. So shop and shop local with your trusted local mortgage company, Indigo Mortgage, 836-5700, or on the net at indigomortgage.net. NMLS 231962 and 188-348.
O'Reilly!
Don't risk getting stranded with a bad battery. Let the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts test your battery for free. If it needs to be replaced, get up to a $15 O'Reilly gift card after rebate with purchase of select Superstart batteries. For power, performance, and reliability, choose Superstart batteries at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you can't stop, there's Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub sends powerful medicated Vicks vapors right to the source of your, so you can experience cough relief and breathe easier. Generations of families have trusted Vicks VapoRub to help relieve the worst cold symptoms. So next time you have a cough, reach for the Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub. Cough relieving is believing.
The Sports Animal is now 27 years old. What we're saying is, it's now not creepy to tell us how good we look for our age. Just remember, we're not that kind of station.
Check it out,
Creeper.
It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. Hey, yo, the party don't stop. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. Hey, yo, we take it to the top. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. It's time to rock. We go hard in the
All right, so we were talking about how there's that dumb joke where Cooper Manning is the best Manning brother when he's
obviously very much not.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one that is the one though is Cheryl Miller.
Oh yeah,
Cheryl Miller is that much better than Reggie Miller. And
Yes.
Reggie Miller was the best.
Right.
Fantastic.
That's like the one. I don't think there's another one.
I think Sterling Sharp was better than Shannon.
Cut short.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of people say Bill over Martine, but I tell you, I like both Grammaticas. Noel over Liam?
Oh, we're going all.
Wow.
Yeah, you think as far as the Gallaghers go, would you put? No, I think Liam's the better Gallagher.
Liam's the better
Yeah.
Gallagher. Yeah, popular conception is right on that one.
Oh, you know what a lot of people say? Joaquin Phoenix. They'll say River Phoenix was the dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people would say that.
Yeah.
Joaquin's a little more prolific, though.
Well, he didn't catch his stride till a little later, but that's messed up.
Maggie Gyllenhaal? No.
Nah, she can't. Nah.
Oh, your boy. Luke Wilson.
Yeah.
It's Owen.
Owen's the
It's-
one.
Owen's better.
Yeah, it's Owen.
Serena. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold up. Donnie Wahlberg.
No.
No.
Mark's better?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by far.
Did you guys ever see?
I thought it was neck and neck until I saw The Departed.
Did you see Band of Brothers?
He crushed
Mm-hmm.
The Departed.
Donnie Wahlberg and Band of Brothers slaps.
Apparently his burger place is good too.
You got Chris Hemsworth and the other guys.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a suit. But it's Chris,
Who's
though.
the third Hemsworth?
Oh.
Liam's the one from Robots Take Over the World show. Westworld?
Yeah.
Elle Fanning has a chance to overtake Dakota Fanning. I think that's a fact. Only time will tell. Haley Duff is not going to surpass Hillary Duff. That's a given.
Right. Beyonce.
Hey, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
Soleil.
Solange. Yeah.
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 Hey, you know what? Like the best silver medal I think you can get in the world, the best silver medal of all time.
What's that?
Pippa Middleton.
Oh yeah.
Pippa Middleton.
Yeah.
Oh,
She shines that medal every day.
You're gonna have to explain that to me. I don't know who that is.
Kate Middleton's sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pippa Middleton
Okay.
is the definition of glamour and beauty. And I'm talking like she first lady material. Pippa Middleton.
I got a good one.
All right.
And I think it may be won by a hair. The Jeff and Bo Bridges.
Okay.
Oh, 100% Jeff.
Yeah, it's Jeff 100%.
Yeah.
Bo's not even
As of
close.
late, because I think Bo had him for a little bit.
Once
Like early.
Once Jeff shined in the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, that's where
it set him off on a new
Yeah.
trajectory.
Yep.
A lot of
Very
people would maybe say that Randy Quaid over Dennis Quaid.
I prefer Randy. I would vote for Randy.
You would?
until politics came into it. He's an insane person.
I think we would all rate our Kardashian sisters differently.
Depends on what we're rating.
Okay, good work.
Ben and Casey.
Casey can go, but he's not Ben.
He's
Yeah,
not
that's
Ben.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Casey's a dude.
participation medal.
Yeah.
There was like 5 years ago, like closer to 10 years ago, there was a conversation about the Molinas, but Benji,
They didn't have the longevity.
no, only Yachty.
No.
Yachty's the number one.
Got the
Yeah.
resume. You can argue over second.
Yeah. The Alomars.
It's obviously Roberto.
It's obviously
Yeah,
okay. I felt
yeah.
bad. I was trying to be in the
both
mix.
at the well, hold on. Like at the height of both their powers, it's a coin flip. But again, better resume at the very end.
I didn't even know there was a third Wilson.
Rebel.
Nice.
One that I found out later in life that I had no clue, just because of the age difference, was what's his name?
Also,
Warren Beatty
with
and
old girl.
Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a hard one. Who gets the silver in that?
I actually have the one that we did with that we missed.
What's that?
Better than Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen is Elizabeth
Ooh.
Olsen.
Yes.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, they
Yeah.
got the name.
Yeah, but
Elizabeth Olsen slaps.
yeah.
That's the one. There are two of them. It's Cheryl Miller over Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
And it's Elizabeth Olsen over Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
I like that. It's fire.
You ever try to pick the Mowry sisters apart? I couldn't do it. Not in 100 years.
No, never.
Who?
Tia and
Tamara.
Tamara.
Figure it out.
Tia and Tamara there.
What's their last name?
Mowry.
Maori.
They don't look Maori.
They were on the sister.
I remember Tia and Tamara.
Yeah. They were very
I
good.
never knew their last name.
I worked
What about
Why don't you just say Tia and Tamara?
Yeah, I've never known anyone say
Yeah.
the Maori sisters. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Prince Harry or Prince William? Who's
Oh, Harry all day.
Harry?
I don't know. He
It's-
quitter.
Yeah.
Just not Andrew.
No, Andrew's out of there.
I think we figured out the list, though. The list is Elizabeth Olsen over the Olsen twins.
Yeah.
Cheryl Miller over Reggie Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Donnie Wahlberg over Mark Wahlberg, but you guys don't feel that way.
No,
You're very
no,
wrong. Yeah, you're very
no,
wrong.
no. That one's not even close. I think you're onto something with Pippa.
Oh, Pippa Middleton to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. If you were to be like Fred, define a beautiful human being, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, all those things, financially stable, which we learned while you weren't here, Rob, that according to Steph Griffin, on the scale of hotness, having a job gives you multiple points in the right direction.
Like 4 points.
Well, hold on. That would make me a 4 regularly.
Hey. Guitar virtuoso, brother of John, Carl Mayer in contention.
Well, that's the worst answer of all time. Update on the University of Alabama and how terrible they are at caring. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
This is Dennis at Malloy Jeep in Los Lunas, here to tell you about the President's Day sales event going on this month at Malloy Jeep in Los Lunas. When you think Jeep, think of Malloy Jeep in Los Lunas. Check out our deals at malloyjeep.com.
Well, traffic right now, westbound on I-40, still seeing slowdowns between the interchange and Rio Grande. Congestion southbound on I-25, Osuna to Montgomery. Slowdowns right now, westbound on Paseo. Those start at Jefferson. They're going to last until Coors. And westbound Montano, as you approach Coors, that's moving slow as well. Clark's
Bill wanted to mention the Spinks brothers.
Selection of fish, reptiles, small animals.
His name was Bill. He just wanted to mention the Spinks brothers, Michael and Leon.
San Mateo, Manaw Juan Tabo.
Most people are going to say Michael, but it's Leon.
By Clark's Pet Emporium. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Hey, fellas, how you feeling? A little tired, sluggish, way too often? It's Jeff Symbieta, and I have some help for you. New Mail has been helping men all over the country for years deal with things like fatigue, depression, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction. They will help you feel better. And for men and ladies who are dealing with hair loss, New Mail can take care of you as well. The number is 505-652-1688, or you can visit them online at newmail.com. That's NUMALE.com. The hair restoration options are state-of-the-art, and they work. New Mail's professionals will walk you through the options, then you choose what's best for you. Platelet-rich plasma hair therapy that uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle, stops hair loss, you regrow hair. They offer an FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser, proven to regrow hair. NeoGraft hair transplants produce natural-looking results in less than a week with no linear scarring. New Mail's at 505-652-1688, 505-652-1688, or online at newmail.com.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-452-5050. That's 1-800-452-5050. Or go to SelectQuote.com.
Or it's just that good.
5050. That's 1-800-452-5050.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
This is KNML AM Albuquerque, a Cumulus media station. Albuquerque's home for the NCAA tourney is the Sports Animal.
Now batting for the Sports Animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Robert Buck D. Gibson.
This is 2 Men On. with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Stick around to the wrong side of town where the boys are wild and the girls are known. Stick around, have a rockin' good time. Mama, stay loose, I'ma let you know. People everywhere drinking shots of gin. What you gonna do?
Pedro Martinez over Ramon Martinez.
We had a caller during the break said the Spinks brothers.
Yeah, that was friend of the show, Bill.
Friend of the show, Bill.
That's a good answer.
Leon or Michael?
Was Michael born in Leon Spinks was born in St. Louis. I don't know if Michael was. So because of that, I'm going to agree.
Both of them are better than the Sphinx statue in Egypt. Is that the point he was making?
I think so. I think that's,
Okay.
yeah. I think that's where he was going with this.
Michael was born in St. Louis as well.
There you go. I probably should have known that. I'm probably really screwing up my hometown key to the city.
I'm just going to go with Leon just because the only thing I think about Michael Spinks is getting destroyed by Mike Tyson. So
That's unfair.
That
That is
sorry.
unfair to him.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
Alabama and Nate Oates let Brandon Miller play basketball yesterday after everything come out about him being an accomplice
Wow.
to a murder.
He was cleared, but
Hold on. All
that's
he
not
did
good.
was bring a gun to the guy who used it to shoot and kill somebody.
Sounds like an accomplice to me.
That's not that bad.
Scored 41 points and led second-ranked Alabama to a 2-point victory over South Carolina.
Wait, he scored 41?
I think he scored 43. Not only did he score 43, he made the game-winning shot in overtime and got mobbed. Oh, man. He did not start shooting.
I was going to say if he scored 44 and the gun was – no, stop.
Not good. That's not the one.
No. That's not – what are this university – what are they thinking about?
Just to be 100%, it was 41. 41.
It was 41?
Yeah, 43 minutes is what you were looking at. 41 points.
You know I can't read
I know.
good.
That's hard.
Good old Alabama.
You are correct, though, legally speaking, because I guess the story as I'm seeing it is Miles was like, hey, my gun. And Miller was like, in my car.
Yeah.
Underneath a deal. Do as you please.
Mm-hmm.
I get that that's not a thing, but you're forever associated with this. By the way, civil court gonna get you.
Yeah, just wait till he gets drafted.
Oh, and this is gonna affect zero of the draft.
No.
No.
Nope.
I don't care about that.
Nope.
Come on. Let's be real.
The dividing line for me is if you had knowledge of the gun's intention. That's the dividing line for me.
No, I don't think so.
Go ahead.
If I have a gun and my friend says, hey, where's that gun? I need it. I know what he's gonna do. He's not gonna go clean it.
Yep.
He's not going to clean it.
I'm going to the shooting range.
He ain't
at
going to the shooting range.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
I got these glow-in-the-dark clay pigeons. Let's go shooting.
So yeah, he can claim, yeah, legally I didn't. No, you knew what it was.
Well, of course you knew what it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, the easy way out is my friend was in trouble. He needed his gun. I was just protecting my friend. That's the easiest out in his situation of all time.
Actually, he didn't say anything. He just was like, I didn't know. He just wanted the gun. That's what he said.
Yeah. But when it comes down to it, when he's in a court, because he's gonna get asked to testify,
it'll be in civil.
Yeah.
It'll be in civil.
What did he say? Like, I was worried about my friend. My friend needed his gun. He needed to protect himself, so I brought him his gun.
He won't. That he'll literally just say Fifth Amendment.
Yep.
He'll say Fifth Amendment.
Yeah.
It's not. It won't be done. And also, like, I don't super reach for punchlines on this one, but it will end with him paying out money. There'll be a settlement, and they'll wait till after he's a professional basketball player because he won't be number one, but he'll be a number one to somebody.
He'll be up there. Yeah.
He'll be top 5.
Because right now, I mean, Jamia Janae Harris is no longer on this earth. And that's because of Darius Miles. which is
in conjunction with Miller. Just like the parents said, if there was no gun, there would be no violence.
It's interesting to think, would the victim be alive today? I believe the answer is yes. How could it not be yes?
You wait till the next day, you put into perspective what you were going to do, cooler heads prevail, and it doesn't happen.
As being an athlete at a university, a top university, they talk about leadership. You're the leader of that team. Even though you are a freshman, you gotta talk to your dude and talk to. This goes back to what you said on a story, that happened here.
Right.
You gotta talk to leadership, not only on the team, but also of the team. You gotta go tell somebody, hey, I don't know what's going on, but there's this gun. He wants to use it. He needs it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to talk him out of whatever he's trying to do. It's not, okay, here it is. And then just go to sleep and wake up the next day and play ball.
Honestly, there should be a support system in place to address this ahead of time. Us playing the what should have happened game, us playing the he should have made better decisions game. All of these universities who deal with these kids from all over the country, all over the world, there should be a system in place.
That don't mean they're going to utilize it.
For sure.
They're not going to utilize it.
I know a little bit about that world that you're talking about, like support of student athlete. Obviously, I know it at the D2 level. Actually, I know quite a bit at the D1 level, talking about UNM. I'm familiar with their processes over there. There is a, by choice, standoffishness, not the best verbiage, of student athlete to adult that is prescribed to them.
Thank you.
Like they don't.
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel that student athlete wants to have strong connection with individual that they choose. You think about a lot of these neighborhoods and where a lot of young student athletes come from.
Right.
You think about block moms. You think about deacons. You think about those sort of relationships. Those are by choice. You come to the university and you're talking to a compliance guy and you're talking to a communications guy and myself. You're talking to an academics guy. You don't trust none of these people.
No.
You just met them.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that kind of stuff, 30 for 30 broke. NFL didn't do anything about educating NFL players on their own finances until all that stuff came out. And universities aren't going to be proactive on helping out these kids avoid these situations until something like this happened. New Mexico State stuff, the Alabama stuff. This is the high watermark right here. It's all going to change after this.
A lot of these people, they don't even talk to these student athletes until it's trouble.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that.
That's another issue. You got to open up that level of trust by opening up lines of communication.
I have very strong relationship with some student athletes in New Mexico College University. The ones that I have very strong relationship with, if they came to me and said, hey, there's a dire situation, every resource that I have professionally and personally, I would give to them without question. There are so many more athletes at that same university that I would be capable to help in the exact same way that I don't have that relationship with. And that's an interesting one too, because your cup is so full.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to what Van said. It should be a department dedicated to that.
Yeah.
And it can't be looked at as, oh, you're part of upper management or stuff like that. Well, like even just a little bit that I've been at Highlands, I don't know those kids, but a lot of them did just come up to me just because they thought, they were like, hey, this guy sounds good on the mic, or he's playing nice, good music that we like.
Right.
That's it. You got to connect some sort of way to make them open up to you.
But you're never going to make the connection that's stronger than Davis and Miles from middle school that they carried into playing at the University of Alabama together.
Yeah.
So it's almost like then you have to identify them as a duo, and then you have to connect with them in that way, because you know whose boys are boys. If we have a meeting about this program with management here, they're not talking to one of us; they're talking to three of us.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't imagine the mental right now. Your dude is in jail. You definitely had, if not a personal relationship, a familiarization with the victim. Legally, you're not in trouble. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're screwed. And then you're going to get to the NBA and you're going to get surrounded by a bunch because you're going to get the NBA. You're going to be surrounded by a bunch of people that are like, dodge one there, dog. Like,
Get to the NBA. This is happening now in Alabama.
Yeah.
You don't think they said that to him?
Yep.
They definitely said that to him.
Are we talking about kids?
Yeah.
Kids, though.
Yeah.
Freshmen. True freshmen.
Hey, you could have messed up your entire career, but you dodged a bullet.
Oh,
let's get out there. That's exactly the talk they had on him.
And then, oh boy, Miles.
Only reason we're talking about this is because it happened in the sports world. We
True.
can have this conversation for hours and hours and hours outside of the sports world. This happens every day.
Yep.
Honest, let's be honest, boys.
But
how many people do we know that have straps with the serial numbers? So,
how many do I personally know?
Yeah.
But here's the difference.
I know a couple.
Here's the difference, though, Van. I think the advantage for him is that he does play for Alabama and he's a top athlete.
Sure.
This is regular. He's locked up too.
He's done too.
Yeah, it don't matter if you did whatever. I didn't know. Someone said, "Where's the gun?" Here it is, and the result of that is someone dying.
If there was a dude in my life or a dudette that said, "Hey, I got this weapon, and its purpose is to harm others," I think I'm a snitch. Because I don't know anyone who has said that exact phrasing to me or parallel, whatever.
Yeah.
Adjacent phrasing. And also, if you do, my immediate reaction, hey, miss me with this conversation. I am not your guy here. Like you're insanely confused.
So, it's hard. It's hard because of their ages. That's like if one of you guys called me like that. I'm like, well, what are you doing? It's immediately digging into what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
From the story that we got, and I just going off what we have, there was no question, no anything. It's over there, bro.
There was a moment in Phoenix when Rob and I were apart from you. We were just distanced from you. And just some dudes were weird around us.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob gave me like the nudge and was like, don't ask, just be ready. And I'm like, oh man, I'm almost 40.
Sure.
Like you're in your 40s.
Sure.
And I'm ready in that moment.
Yeah.
In that moment, you can control yourself. And if it gets to you can stop and you can do these things. When you are not associated, when you're disassociated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, tell me more.
Mm-hmm.
Like
what's going on?
Oh, you texted me? It's not that serious.
Yeah.
You know the last time I got a serious text? Never.
Outside of work-related issues? Like 0 times, I
think.
think.
Never.
In the history of the history of text messaging.
Phone call, though? Some of the worst times in my life are answering phone calls. I've never got anxiety from a text message coming through.
Strong point.
It's very true.
Today's I-9 Varsity, when we get back, is the I-9 Varsity Weekend Update show host.
Here we go.
We're going to rank them for you. Also, if you're not familiar with the Varsity, we'll introduce you to it. It's got fun rules. There are very few rules. Keep it on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and are you up for the New Mexico Trout Challenge? Every angler that competes the challenge gets a Trout Challenge coin, bragging rights, and their name in the New Mexico Trout Challenge Hall of Fame. For more information, go to the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish website.
Well, traffic right now. Things continue to move really slow westbound on Paseo between Jefferson and Coors. Also dealing with quite a bit of congestion still southbound on I-25, Osuna to Montgomery, and seeing a bit of a slowdown still westbound on I-40 between the interchange and Rio Grande.
Are you a sports fanatic?
You need to visit the premier sports entertainment, music, and memorabilia store, All in Autographs. All in Autographs is a one-stop shop for sports fanatics. Visit All in Autographs, Hoffmantown Square, allinautographs.com.
This report brought to you by Gateway Financial.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Jim Rome Show.
Tom Brady finally figured out what he was going to do. He made it official via a 53-second video that he tweeted from the beach. And yes, he actually did use the word retire. No more geriatric GOAT. He had a legitimate physical drop-off this year. He finally had a season under 500. He was humiliated in the playoffs, all of which is why this announcement does feel legit and very different from the one that we heard exactly 1 year ago.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Nothing beats homemade because with every ingredient, there's authenticity. Handcrafted to make you savor every single bite. And there is no better place to enjoy that than Frontier. Because Frontier has been perfecting their New Mexican-style homemade dishes for more than 50 years. Delicious green chili stew and pozole to their famous breakfast burritos. Frontier thanks the UNM Sound Pack and Spirit Squads for their contribution to keeping the Lobos spirit alive. Join Frontier in supporting our UNM Lobos.
Finding great people to hire is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's pretty difficult, right? Well, ZipRecruiter has mastered finding a needle in a haystack, so they take it to the next level. They make hiring so simple that it's like finding a needle in a needle stack. And that's why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Here's what it's like to use ZipRecruiter. They have so many qualified candidates that it's easier to find the right ones for your roles. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's a lot of needles. So how do they do it? ZipRecruiter's powerful technology sends you candidates who are a great match for your job, and you can even invite your top choices to apply. So if you want less hay and more needles, head to ZipRecruiter.
And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-585-8282. 800-585-8282. That's 800-585-8282.
Hi.
Who's this?
Buzz. He appears whenever you eat Honey Nut Cheerios.
Like a genie?
Sure.
Ooh, does he grant wishes? I wish I lived in a giant boot. No, I wish I could swim with a humpback whale. No.
I can grant you a delicious bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios, which can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet.
Ooh, with heart shapes, too.
Happy heart-shaped Cheerios are back for a limited time. Pick up a box of Honey Nut Cheerios at your local store for an easy, delicious, and heart-healthy start to your day.
Meet Joe A,
Hi.
Joe B,
Hello.
and Joe C.
What's up?
3 everyday Joes perfecting their banking with Chase. Joe A is locking his lost debit card with the Chase mobile app. Joe B is cruising toward his new ride with AutoSave. And Joe C's Chase banker is helping him budget to go back to school. Tools that help protect, support for what's next. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Messaging and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Being human is sometimes hard. 988 is a free 24/7 confidential lifeline for you or if someone you know is experiencing emotional distress or worried about alcohol or drug use. Call, text, or chat 988 to be connected to compassionate professionals who will listen and help you find local resources. Hope is 3 numbers away for all of us. Learn more at 988nm.org.
Hey, it's Jeff Symbieta. Friday on the opening drive, Aaron Rodgers is out of the darkness of the Packers, seeing the light, and we'll get you ready for the Lobos and San Diego State. Join me and JJ Buck. The opening drive starts at 7 a.m.
And that would be 2 men on 95.9 FM AM 610, the Sports Animal. As always, the boys are live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy studio. We play on Team I-9, start our days like I did today at the YMCA. Lunch and a milkshake to go. That's my jam at the 66 Diner. The boys are getting strong at Evolve Strong Fitness in the weekends. That's for Teller Vodka, New Mexico's vodka. Speaking of I-9, this segment we're bringing you the I-9 varsity. Check out I-9 League Office 280. You could email them, I-9 League Office 280. Or you could, give them a little...
It's League Office 280 at i9sports.com.
Don't correct me. I'm not done yet.
Well, correct you. I would like the friend of the show to know that they can get a hold of I9 Sports.
Give them a little call on the telephone. Go on their social medias. You got a kiddo that wants to play some sports.
What's the phone number?
264-3222.
Not even close.
What is it?
Still, like it's always been for the 3 years that we've done this show, 505-312-4999.
Oh, I was so close.
Connect with I9 Sports. Currently, they're taking registrations for soccer, basketball, volleyball, and cheerleading. What are you going to put your kid in, Rob?
I was going to say cheerleading, but after these last 3 days that I've spent with her, that's out of the question. She's a little athlete.
The varsity is similar to a lot of other like Rushmore style segments that radio programs do, except ours, it's not the JV. It's not the B team. It's not the freshman squad. This is the varsity squad, where we identify a topic throughout the course of this program, and then we tell you of the qualifying answers to that topic. And today's topic is the I-9 varsity of Weekend Update host. Weekend Update host.
Because I said Colin Yost and Michael Che are the best of all time.
Right. They are not.
Nah.
They're easily the best of all time. Best delivery, best writing, best jokes.
I'll give you the writing, but that's about it.
Van, you ignorant chump. Give me Chevy Chase in the pairing. It was only one season with Jane Curtin. It was Chevy's, because Chevy's only there 2 years. I don't know if a lot of people know this. Jane Curtin came in, did it for like 5 years after the fact. But give me Chevy Chase and Jane Curtin at the Weekend Update desk. That is my, put that on my varsity of SNL host.
Oh, Chevy Chase only there for 1 year?
Yeah.
He went straight to Hollywood, baby.
He was bigger.
Yep.
He was bigger than.
All right. Since the rest of the world already agrees with me and knows that
not Garrett Morris,
Colin Jost and Michael Che are the best host of Weekend Update of all time, I'm going to go rank Colin Jost and Michael Che's guests on the program.
Okay.
I'm going to do the varsity of Jost and Che's guests.
All right. That's okay.
And
Bad
of course,
decision.
What?
These are all side quest guests on Weekend Update on Colin Yost and Michael Che's watch. So I'm going to start off with a guy who just bought a boat. If you're not familiar with a guy who just bought a boat, he is absolutely hilarious. He is, frat boy, douchey, pervy, and just written so hilarious.
Often the I-9 varsity is recognizable names and characters. Rob, your turn.
The number one of all time for Weekend Update host by far is Dennis Miller.
Yeah, number one in the broadcast booth, number one behind the desk.
Dennis Miller, he actually did it the longest. And also he was so good at it. He did it by himself, and he got a show called Dennis Miller Live where he did it on there too. So give me Dennis Miller, because that's the one I can remember distinctly first. And I didn't know he did it the longest, so I did some research during the break, but that's my pick.
Why did Norm Macdonald hate Frank Stallone so much? I do not know. I cannot tell you. But I believe Norm Macdonald wrote more of his own jokes as the host of Weekend Update than any other Weekend Update host. I also am under the understanding that he had more jokes rejected than any other Weekend Update host.
Every single week.
Yes. At 1 week, he had more than everyone else combined.
Did you know that he had so many OJ jokes that got rejected?
Oh.
And people were wanting him to be fired. I loved Norm Macdonald. Rest in peace.
A down and out OJ Simpson has decided to go back to what he does best. killing people.
His delivery.
Today on the pop charts, number 1, Seattle band Better Than Ezra. Number 2 on the list, Ezra.
Put Norm Macdonald on the list. Not just above Michael Jost and Colin Shea, significantly above these loser hack clowns.
Okay, I got Norm number 2 behind Jost and Shea.
Are you sliding Norm in right now?
No.
Okay.
You just did it. I'm doing Drunk Uncle. If you haven't seen Drunk Uncle on Weekend Update, it's absolutely hilarious. Bobby Moynihan slides in the Drunk Uncle character and absolutely crushes it. All of these that I'm giving you right now
are Bobby Moynihan,
a guy who bought a boat.
Is that also Bobby Moynihan?
Uncle? No, that's Alex Moffat.
All right, not familiar with his work.
He's the white guy.
Pat Moynihan, I really like, lead singer of Train. Rob, who you got?
I have Jimmy Fallon and Tina Fey.
Good duo. Very good duo.
That was top notch.
I'm going to tell you why that's not the one, though.
Because it's Faye and Polar.
Because Faye and Polar.
Yeah.
I give it to them just as they were. Jimmy Fallon and Tina Fey actually were on there longer. I thought
would not have bet that.
Yeah, I thought Tina Fey and Amy Poehler were on longer, but they were not.
Kevin Nealon handed it off to Adam Sandler better than any other Weekend Update host. Kevin Nealon's straight man to every time that Adam Sandler would show up.
Yes. That's good.
Kevin Nealon is straight fire as a straight man behind the Weekend Update desk. Give me Kevin Nealon.
Next on my I-9 varsity of characters on Weekend Update.
He says, hey, Van, he says, I'm Kevin Nealon, and that's news to me.
That's the news to me.
Is I'm going with Albuquerque's hottest show is 2 Men On. 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
Okay.
It's got everything you want. Mustaches, giants, a black guy.
That part, yeah.
Stefan.
Stefan.
He is an all-time legend on Weekend Update. He might be the funniest character in the history of Weekend Update. His club reviews and his holiday reviews are going to last the test of time.
This has been your best answer because his character actually existed during the Faye Polar years.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why
long enough all the way through Jost and Shea
to carry them because they need the help. Jost and Shea, bottom of the barrel.
One of each. Hey, Colin. Hey, Mike.
I don't know if I get that reference.
Salt and pepper action.
Salt and pepper.
Stefan, the legend.
Oh.
Rob, you taking Colin Quinn or am I?
No, you are,
All
because
right.
I'm taking Seth Meyers.
Okay, that's a very good answer.
Loved his delivery, the condescending way he would deliver his lines. Top notch.
When he just took it from Amy Poehler.
Yeah, he stole it.
He said this was nice as ours, but it's even nicer as mine. And then they were like, hey, we're gonna rejuvenate you with Cecily Strong.
Yeah, it's not happening.
And he's like, no, I'm gonna go.
I'm out.
Boys, I'm the talent here. And then they brought in they gave Jost to Strong.
Yes.
And they were like, Cecily, you ain't got it, girl.
No, you can't hold up.
No, she can't. But she kills it on my honorable mention for my Jost and Shea characters is the girl you wish you hadn't started a conversation with.
Okay.
Have you heard that one?
Yes. I have not.
I have. This is funny.
It is so good. It's a genius bit. Girl who you wish you hadn't started a conversation with.
This is 2 Men On, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Godsmack. May 7th at the Isleta Amphitheater. Godsmack. Register and get your name on the winner's list for Godsmack tickets right now. Text SMACK to 505-246-0610. From your home for Smack and Smack Talk, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new, lower car insurance rates in New Mexico, so you can get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Art Sandoval at an even better price. That's right. State Farm can help you save more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. Art Sandoval is ready to help you save in Albuquerque. Call Art today at 338-0300. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Like any good agent, we're here for the open house, for the closing, for handing over keys. But because we're realtors, we're here for so much more. Agents who are realtors volunteer at nearly 3 times the national average. We're working to broaden access to credit, increase affordable housing supply, and ensure fair housing for all. And realtors are bound by a code of ethics. We're here for it all. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Albuquerque area attorneys. 6565 America's Parkway Northeast, Suite 900, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87110. Online at CordellCordell.com.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur with words from another happy customer.
Atrius Software Accounting is amazing. I was able to see where's all my expenses going, where's the revenue, which month had more revenue. I definitely recommend it to you guys who are a small business and need to record your
What is this?
and they just make it so
What is this?
like wow, affordable and easy to use. I have recommended it to colleagues.
Easy to use, small business software tailored just for you.
Visit us at patriotsoftware.com. That's patriotsoftware.com.
With patriotsoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money. O'Reilly.
Don't risk getting stranded with a bad battery. Let the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts test your battery for free. If it needs to be replaced, get up to a $15 O'Reilly gift card after rebate with purchase of select Superstart batteries. For power, performance, and reliability, choose Superstart batteries at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you can't stop, there's Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub sends powerful medicated Vicks vapors right to the source of your, so you can experience cough relief and breathe easier. Generations of families have trusted Vicks VapoRub to help relieve the worst cold symptoms. So next time you have a cough, reach for the Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub. Cough relieving is believing.
Do you know the saying, it's yours for the taking? Well, gentlemen, she's yours for the asking. But fellas, you have to ask. Heck, she's waiting for you to ask, hoping you ask, and she's hoping the diamond is from John Thomas Jewelers. Stop in at John Thomas Jewelers and get your wife insurance while there's still time.
Fish is back at Blake's Lottaburger. Wild-caught Icelandic haddock, beer battered for a crunchy, flaky bite you can't resist. Served with our special green chili tartar sauce. Try it in a 3-piece boat with natural cut fries on a toasted gourmet bun. Limited time only. Catch Blake's fish while you can.
The Duke City's home for sports. 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
I'm going to end the show out. I mean, this could be the one.
It's a good one. I listen to stuff like this all the time.
Oh, yeah? Oh, it ended. I thought it was still on it. NFL insiders saying Daniel Jones did not ask for $45 million, and it was a lie.
Coward.
Leaked by Jones's former agency, CAA.
Well, that's what I would say, too.
Yeah.
I got laughed out of the stadium.
He actually asked for $50 million. Everyone watch out.
White Lamar Jackson over here in New York getting laughed out of the Meadowlands. Wait, where do they play now?
I don't know.
I mean, where did not play? Where did they lose a bunch of games?
It would have been sweet, though.
MetLife, duh.
Are you talking about the New Jersey Giants?
Mm-hmm.
I could have told you that. Can you see Daniel Jones like in a negotiation room, like in that scene from, well, what's that movie?
And I know Citibank
Okay.
pulls a lot of weight here, especially in financial districts in New York City.
Sure.
But how MetLife isn't the sponsor of the New York Mets baffles me. It's just laid out right there. You could have had it all.
Well, Citibank and MetLife do different things. They're in different. They're not similar businesses.
Why would you? Why does that matter?
Well,
New York MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, one's a banking institute, the other one's life insurance. Like,
I don't care what they do. It's all in the name, Fred.
So, right, but if the Mets were like, "Hey, we need a bank sponsor," you don't go get a life insurance sponsor. You
get the business who can pay for your stadium with the name of your team in their name.
Well,
That'd have been sweet.
Do they have like an association and some other sponsorship role?
I don't care. I don't work for their sales team. I'm not doing a contract dispute with another bank. I'm saying it'd be cool for their name.
It looks like they don't have an affiliation professionally, so they must not care about the insurance and employee benefits there in the Metropolitans.
Never have. Let's be honest here.
What do you mean never have? What are we being honest about?
Are you referring to my joke about the business that I have no idea what they do? Is that the one?
Moments ago you thought MetLife was a bank. Like a few moments ago you thought that.
No, I did not.
What did you think they were?
A business with the name Met in it.
So
it's got the word Met.
Why isn't the stadium named after a museum in New York then?
Because the name of the team is the New York Museums. I don't get this angle here.
Well, the Met is museum in New York.
Okay.
So why don't they just the Met Stadium?
It's short for Metropolitans.
I'm just going.
It could be any number of businesses. You could just said pizza shop.
That's
in
what
the metropolitan area.
That's what the Met is too. The Metropolitan.
It's a pizza shop, apparently.
Museum of Art.
Well, then I'm on board with this brand new idea that you just came up with, where the city of New York sponsors the stadium, and you just call it the Met Stadium. It means Metropolitan Museum of Stadium.
Or, now hear me out, don't waste your money and have MetLife do it.
Whose money?
MetLife's money.
It's not wasted. It's invested.
Well, it is the Mets.
Do you also? I feel like if I sponsor a stadium, I have to be the official insurer as well of the New York Mets.
The official anything. You're not going to give them that much money and not be the official everything.
Well, they're not a bank. They can't be everything. You still would have City as something.
They could create a bank. MetLife Bank.
They're
MetLife Bank and Trust.
I just want to make sure I understand.
In the basement of MetLife Stadium, where the New York Mets play. You don't see this?
Hold up.
7 little chipmunks sitting on a branch, eating lots of sunflowers on my uncle's ranch. Fred, you know the rhyme.
I've never heard that.
7.
What is that?
Yeah, what is
7.
that? Is this bottles of beer on the wall? What is this?
No, it's from There's Something About Mary. Harlan Williams picks up Ben Stiller hitchhiking and tells him idea for 7-minute abs, which is 1 minute shorter than 8-minute abs. And he's going to become a millionaire.
I just simply don't know.
But you do know the business that MetLife provides.
Yes, life insurance.
Okay. It's in the name.
Employee benefit.
Much like the word Met
okay.
is in the name.
They're also the sponsor of the New Jersey Giants and Jets Stadium.
By the way, MetLife, if you're listening,
okay,
I would like to know more about your business structure. 505-246-0610. How can the boys help you expand your business?
I would like for people
what you did.
I would like for people to text us on the Sports Animal Met Lifeline 505-246-0610. If they could do that, that'd be really great for us financially. The joke I was going to run in this segment was Daniel Jones, like in the movie Austin Powers, is negotiating at the end of the table, asking for $1 million. But it kind of fell flat here. And I'm okay with it.
What's the highlight? What's the highlight reel that Daniel Jones comes to the table with?
Somebody else's.
I'm just gonna say. It's like, wait a minute, that's Eli.
He to me seems, although he's athletic, like I recognize him as athletic, he can run. His size and girth, he to me looks like a dude who would do really well in a pocket passing kind of situation. That offense does not exist anymore anywhere in the league. And I think because of that,
there's one dude that can do it, and he just retired.
Yeah. I think his opportunity to be a really good one has passed. He's
not even accurate.
You don't feel that way?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like if you were to rhythm him out, give him a little West Coast underneath kind of thing. But days gone by.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he don't got it. Also, I could be insanely wrong because I feel like every player in the New York Giants organization that has ever played, is currently playing, or will play in the future is a loser because they're associated with that team. That's a team of losers.
Since LT, they haven't done great.
I don't even know who that is.
Whoa. Michael Strahan is into the building.
And Eli, the aforementioned Eli Manning.
Eli Manning, who stopped the perfect season from the New England Patriots, who could have gone 19-0 and become Super Bowl champions. That Eli Manning,
same guy.
The greatest sports story probably in our entire lifetime that we never make reference to for some reason. The most significant upset, David versus Goliath ever.
If that's the guy you're talking about is the same guy as Cooper Manning's brother, then yeah, I think we're talking about the same guy.
Cooper Manning.
He was the good one.
Yeah.
You called this on day one, Van, when it happened. You said, no, 37-5, it's over.
You getting a $45 million?
No.
Lamar Jackson ain't even getting that much money.
Lamar Jackson's about to get more money than Deshaun Watson. We'll tell you how we know that whenever we get back. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
This is Andrew Perloff with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by TaxSlayer. Start filing for free today at TaxSlayer.com. LeBron James is about to embark upon what he called 23 of the most important games of his career. LeBron's overall legacy is cemented, but normally not making the playoffs is an embarrassment that he totally wants to avoid. In a watered-down regular season, LA's fate will be the story to watch over the last several weeks of the season. I'm Andrew Perloff.
O'Reilly.
Don't risk getting stranded with a bad battery. Let the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts test your battery for free. If it needs to be replaced, get up to a $15 O'Reilly gift card after rebate with purchase of select Superstart batteries. For power, performance, and reliability, choose Superstart batteries at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you can't stop, there's Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub sends powerful medicated Vicks vapors right to the source of your, so you can experience cough relief and breathe easier. Generations of families have trusted Vicks VapoRub to help relieve the worst cold symptoms. So next time you have a cough, reach for the Vicks VapoRub. Vicks VapoRub. Cough relieving is believing.
This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe if you qualify. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, exist to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. Accredited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt and are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. So don't wait. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief Hotline now. Call 800-585-8282. 800-585-8282. That's 800-585-8282.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-452-5050. That's 1-800-452-5050. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-452-5050. That's 1-800-452-5050.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
Don't miss the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Coming at you like, yeah, boy, on a height tip. I know I'm hot and also be cautious. This is not for young kids, that's not adults yet.
Wrapping up the day with baseball. You're going to have to help me with his name here, man.
Okay.
Red Sox rookie Tristan Casas, C-A-S-A little apostrophe thing.
Let's say Casas. Yeah, that's a good one.
Pre-game routine included sunbathing and napping. And, and that bothered some Red Sox veterans last year. Casas says there were clashes about how we should act, but he appreciated the veterans telling him how they felt. There are photos and videos of him laying in the outfield in short shorts, taking in the sun. I am assuming, this is an assumption, that the nap was during the bathing process of the sun.
Which is sweet. These haters need to shut up.
We all know the hater is Tommy Pham. Can we just get that out there? Who else would it be, Van? Who else would it be except for crybaby, fight you if I see you, Tommy Pham?
Well, I think this program just went full circle, as it looks in a couple of these pictures that he might be sunning his perineum. Which that's something Aaron Rodgers endorses when he gets out of his darkness retreat. He goes and sunbathes. He suns his perineum.
And if they were winning, this wouldn't even be an issue. This is what losing teams do. They find something to be mad about, except for the way they play.
Also, let the kids nap. I really feel that way.
I wish I took more naps when I was younger.
On the days that, like, I'm lined up, like I had to come from Santa Fe today or whatever, if I could figure out my schedule in a way to take like a 45-minute nap before the show, I would do it every day.
Sure.
I don't. I would.
You know how nice the grass is on a Major League Baseball field?
Incredibly nice.
It's the nicest grass in the universe.
To sunbathe and nap on?
Yes.
Yeah.
You lay out a little towel. You get your fingers and your toesies and those little grass. Oh my God, that's a magical nap.
But idiot,
and he gets to rest up.
Well,
and he's probably going to play better because of it.
Did he do this in the minor leagues, or is this something he just started?
Don't care.
He's been doing it.
He's been doing it, right? Yeah. So come on, don't mess up his routine.
Listen to me, Rob Gibson.
What's up?
Why aren't you more like Nathan Eovaldi? And you want this young cat to have Daryl Strawberry's pregame routine? Why don't you? How about that?
No, that's actual in-game routines. Daryl didn't care.
In Nathan Eovaldi's defense, the kid did hit below the Mendoza line last year, so
that's tough. Yeah.
He did hit 197.
You know what Greg Maddux used to do to people in showers? Like, I'm just saying, there's a lot of weird stuff in baseball.
Sure.
You know, baseball's a professional, no-nonsense game.
Oh,
it is.
Oh,
baseball is
no.
incredible nonsense.
No. It's all the nonsense.
You see it all the time. You watch highlights, they show it. When the season's so long, they show you all the crazy stuff they do.
Professional, no-nonsense sports person, like manager, player, fan, talk personality. Hate to be this guy right now. You all are losers.
You suck.
Mhm.
You suck so bad.
Yes.
There's no other answer besides you suck, because it's true. You suck. This is why baseball is losing viewers. We're not making touch with the next generation because of garbage like this. That's hilarious. He should have his naps should have their own Instagram page.
Yeah.
That somebody at the Red Sox runs themselves. You should start having admission, early admission on nap day. You could turn it into a whole thing every year. Tristan Casas free nap blanket sponsored by MetLife.
Yeah, they missed the opportunity.
You could do this and be so wildly successful.
You know, Van, there are a lot of unwritten rules in baseball. There are very few unwritten snooze in baseball, and this is it. This is the first unwritten snooze in baseball.
There is nothing in the unwritten rules of baseball about not taking naps.
There's also nothing about how lame veteran leadership is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I hate veteran leadership.
Ugh. Let the kids take over already.
You guys know I've been in this radio industry for some time. There are people that have been in it longer than me. And they'll say, hey, you should do this with the program. I'll say, how's your program going?
Not taking the advice of a 6-year-old.
No, I'm good, bro.
Hey, 24 to 27-year-olds, holler at me.
You know
what pushes your meter?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Fred, if you approach radio a lot more like Joey Votto approached the plate, what? Then I would.
Oh gosh,
I'd never make the playoffs. There are people like that. I don't need anyone's advice unless you are an expert. I'll give you an example. You making a big purchase? You got to buy a car? I'm not asking Van and Robert about buying a car. I'm asking a car dealer. You got to buy a house? I'm not asking Van and Robert about buying a house. I'm asking John Lopez. There, you go to experts. Tommy Pham with bad LASIK is not an expert.
How many times you've gotten asked about, or not asked, but kind of chastised about sports adjacent?
From anyone that I care about?
No, that's anybody. Just the fogies.
Some, a lot.
Yeah.
I'd say a
who
lot.
Who don't understand it.
It happened to me at your comedy show last week. When we were at Bourbon and Boots. You were doing the ladies show that you, for some reason, was headlining.
Yeah, so bad. So bad.
Like,
that was horrible.
It was
so bad.
It was like you and your harem. I was like,
yeah,
what is this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
so anyway, I'm there, and unnamed professional comedian in town. He's like, you know, your show might be a little better with a little more sports. And I say, you know, your set might be a little better if you could headline the all ladies show.
Hey.
Miss me.
Hard being number one.
Miss me. Jim Rome's number one.
Heavy lies the crown.
Tommy Pham is laying in his bed with his head on his pillow, thinking like, I'm so mad at that guy for napping earlier. Like, wait, oh, you better go sleep right now. Like, what's the problem?
Okay. And guess what? Tristan gets to stay up another hour because he took a nap.
You know what I do when I'm sleepy? Take a nap. You know what I do when I got something going on and I'm sleepy? I take a nap before that thing.
It's called disco naps.
Got no problem with it.
Very effective.
You got a dog, right? You ever just in the middle of the day, lay down, dog lays like behind the little crook in your knees, and you're like, oh yeah, this is a good little nap right here.
I'm done.
Done.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we don't need blanket. You got the dog. Take a little nap. Hey, and also, not all naps are created equally. Car nap, not as good as couch nap. Couch nap, not as good as bed nap. Bed nap, not as good as center field.
That's the best one. Give me a better one.
With the green mile blocking out the setting sun that you're bathing in.
Like Sunday morning, don't have anything to do, overcast and rainy. Grab that extra blanket. That's number one.
I can already tell you why that's not even close. Number one.
Two is the friggin' outfield at Fenway Park.
The first one you said, that's just full on sleep for me. That's not even a nap.
Yeah.
I'm not waking up.
The best nap of all time is when you're supposed to be doing something else. It
yes.
has nothing to do with free time.
Can't do those.
The nap when you're supposed to be like at the office. Oh, that nap hits.
Are you talking about day baseball?
That nap slaps. All right, boys. We went all the way to the end. Final words?
Too much for the time allotted, my friend. But anything we didn't cover, make sure you check out tomorrow morning on the opening drive with Jeff, JJ, and A. Marie.
I just want to tell Facebook to unblock me. I'm in jail for 30 days.
30 days?
Yeah, they got me.
Earned it. Good job, everyone. GG.
See you tomorrow, Burke.
We out.